Oi!
Yo.
How long if you know the song?
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the show today. We're going to be drawing something quite interesting. We're going to take a look at it here momentarily, but hopefully everyone had themselves a really good weekend. I know that I have. I haven't done much, just being chill. It's a rainy day, but I got a hot cup of coffee and I'm sitting with a bunch of friends. We're about to see some cool art, so I'm on board for that. And today we're going to be talking about a comic book from an independent creator, which we love to support, called Oi. Something to do with the Sex Pistols. Not
Oi.
really sure, but it should be cool. So whilst I go and try to find some, is this on Indiegogo or Kickstarter?
It's on Kickstarter, so it's called Oi Tales of Bardic Fury Volume 3.
Sweet. So whilst I bring it up for everybody, why don't you introduce yourself and tell them about yourself?
My name is Daniel DeSosa. I've been working as an independent illustrator and cartoonist since maybe around like 2013. Mainly sell my work at Comic Cons, and I've done some like small crowdfunders. I mainly draw fantasy comics, and this is my comic I'm working on about bards and druids in ancient Ireland called Oi Tales of Bardic Fury. I started it in 2013 as the final project for my art university. I did the first issue. I took it to a Comic-Con and I sold out. So I kept going with it. I did a Kickstarter and I made volume 1. Then around like 2014, I very foolishly signed away the rights to a small, well, it was one of the biggest comic publishers in the UK. And then they did nothing with it, and they weren't telling me sales data or paying me or anything. But
Yeah.
so that was pretty dumb of me. But after a few years, I was able to negotiate the full rights back.
Good.
And then I was lucky for that. And then in 2019, I started drawing it again.
Well,
Because like I kept doing other projects on the side. I was doing like coloring books and like animal drawings and stuff, but these characters stuck in my mind the whole time for like years. Like when I was driving back and forth to cons, I would think about it on road trips. Like, what would I do if I didn't sign the rights away and I could keep going with the story? And then in late 2019, I started going with it again, and I've been drawing it as my main comic ever since. I now have like 2 volumes published. I'm working to get the third one printed. I'm pretty much done with it. It's going to be 290 pages. I have 278 pages finished, and the rest I just need to ink. I'm inking the epilogue chapter right now. And so
yeah, it
There
says
you go.
700 plus pages
That's
here. You're like a mini Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty good. Well, young man, we learned 2.5 centuries ago that the British cannot be trusted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1,000,000% they can't be
100%.
trusted.
No, don't trust them.
Yeah.
You know who are even worse?
Friggin'
The
rabbit.
Australians.
The Australians are victims of the English, huh?
Okay, all right. Well, we'll give them that. They can have that. Canadians don't get it though.
Wait.
The Canadians don't get it, but we'll give it to the
Aw,
These are so
Australians.
loyal,
We like
yeah.
the Australians. We do. The Australians hate us. They hate Americans, but we love them. What happened?
Yep.
What did we do to you? We love you.
Yep. Friggin' Americans.
I know they hate
That
us.
guy- I got Ned Kelly. I got respect for Ned Kelly at least.
Yeah, well, that's true. Ned Kelly's badass. That is true. But yeah, they got this kind of rugged, rural, no education or shower thing going on. It's cool. But I like the art, dude. You are heavily inspired by the Japanese, and a little bit of drugs. Are you an LSD person?
Mushrooms, LSD,
Oh,
I
okay.
have
That
done in the
explains-
past,
It
yes.
explains a
Mushrooms,
Oh,
I
we're
liked a
gonna
lot
get
more.
along.
lot.
Yeah, I mean, that's
dude.
what the druids were into, so I wanted to do some research to make it more accurate.
Yeah, no, that's true. That is true. Do you guys check this art out, man? I think it's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, I've been reading it since before I got on the show.
I like
Colors
it, dude. I love the color. I mean, he's got black and white going on here too, but the color is so Moorcock, dude.
Michael Moorcock?
Yeah, I do. Did I get that right? That's the guy that created Elric, right, Eric?
Yeah, I've heard yeah, he did sick
Yeah.
covers, huh?
Yeah, that guy. I got that right, didn't I, Eric? I don't think I
Thank you.
screwed that up.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that sounds
Michael
good.
Moorcock, yeah. Has a very, very. I like this a lot, actually, dude. Why did you tell me we're doing a
Thank
good
you.
one this week?
It's a good one, so you're surprised.
I am. I like a lot of this. This girl's. I'm sure you guys can look if you want. I'm looking at. I like the we got Celtic girls. I'm a Celtic boy.
There you go.
Perfect.
It's meant to be.
It is. It is meant to be.
I believe it's pronounced Celtics. Thanks.
Shut up. I'm an American.
Celtic.
I know. I actually
tip?
really like. I'm digging this, dude. This is really cool, dude. Anyway,
Thank
I'm
you.
waiting.
Yeah,
No.
it's inspired a lot by like mythology, history, and the modern music industry.
Oh, that's cool. And he's a mini Andrew too. He's 700 plus pages. Jeez. But anyway, I am wasting time though. I need to come over here and get us started. And what that involves you. Shut up, Jeff. I'm not done.
Is it finished?
Stop
Okay.
it. No,
Sorry?
no. Don't you listen to
Okay.
Jeff. He's a premature
bad.
ejaculator. Don't listen to him.
Sorry.
Okay.
My bad.
Wow.
Has it been 15 minutes yet? Oh, damn it. It hasn't. All right, anyway. But here's the thing, Mr. Nuts. We have to have a countdown.
Doctor nuts to you.
Okay, Dr.
Mr.
Nuts.
Walnuts.
Master
Walnuts.
I'm just being
Walnuts.
familiar and friendly. Shut up, Jeff. All right. So, Mr. Nuts, we do
Gah!
we do a countdown here. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to count down so these artists can start. Because see, they get 2 hours. They have no rules. It's a PG-13 show, just so you know. So they can do whatever they want,
I already-
completely free. But you
I already
have to count them
started.
down. They can't start until you go. Okay. So there's a requirement, Mr. Nuts. It
Yeah.
has to be.
Walnut.
Do I like forfeit because I already started?
Yes, you did.
I forgot there's a countdown.
That's okay. I wasn't paying attention anyway. So and your countdown needs to be epic, sir. I have
What?
very strict standards on this show. Very strict.
Epic.
Yes. So anytime you're
Uh.
ready, they're waiting. You're holding them up. The whole world is waiting for you, sir.
My fingers are
Between
poised.
300.
They are poised.
All right. I'm ready for it.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the official Oi Tales of Bardic Fury Volume 3 drawn and quartered countdown.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, exciting.
Exciting.
Hype is real.
Look at this. 3,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
2,
Okay.
1, go.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff, where do you
What?
find them?
The kazoos. I got these on Amazon.
No, that was not epic at all. I feel dissatisfied, Jeff.
I already did a freaking epic kazoo while you were calling Guy Mr. Nuts when his name is Walnuts. Walnuts.
Close enough.
No.
Anyway,
There are many different types
No,
of
no.
legumes. There's peanuts,
That's true.
soya
That is
nuts,
true. That is true. Yeah.
macadamia
I don't
nuts.
think Chester knows where Polly Walnuts even comes from.
Chester doesn't know where Paulie. Are you accusing Chester of not knowing everything? Excuse me.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes. Tell
Yes.
us where Polly Walnuts comes from.
Well,
An Egyptologist would know.
What? Ooh, you.
Actually, if you study ancient, if you study Romans, you'll probably get it.
Well, here's the thing,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Here's the thing, though. I'm being ageist, I'm sure, because that's a thing I've been told is the thing now. But you don't sound old enough to have ever seen The Sopranos.
Oh,
Ooh.
Whoa!
whoa!
Wow!
Yeah.
I am shocked.
Take that,
We've
Mister.
skipped from insulting Eric now to insulting the guest.
But
Oh,
have
me?
you been to the Bada
It's on
Bing?
streaming. It's on HBO Max.
Is it?
I see.
Oh, there's the excuse. All
I
right.
see at least one paid hour of therapy with the toilet.
That's right.
I don't
That's
have
right. Look, I spelled
yeah,
everything
I mean-
correctly too. I'm awesome. All right.
I didn't see it live. I was not. I didn't even have HBO back then.
By the way, for anybody who doesn't know, virtually every appliance and major utility in Chester's house talks to him.
Mm-hmm.
And no, that's not a manner of
A
speech.
psychopathy. No, it's not a
Yeah,
psychopathy.
no,
No.
it actually talks to him.
Yeah, it does.
It's all
It's real.
automated.
It is.
Do you mean like the Japanese water filters and stuff like that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, respect to that, especially if it's reverse osmosis.
Well, you know, we don't talk about those things. This is a PG-13 show, son. Be careful. But anyway, yeah, no, Sopranos. Of course, I saw the Sopranos. Oh, God, what's wrong with you people? Well, I well, no, let me correct that. I saw an episode of The Sopranos.
Yeah, because that's pretty much all you could take.
Yeah, pretty much.
Show is boring. Nothing happens in it.
The air conditioner read him the transcript from episode 7 of season 3.
Well, no, it was a weird episode because at the very end the screen just went black.
Yeah, that
I
was
saw
the last one.
episode.
Oh well,
Did your television
that was the best one, huh?
Did your television break, or did it?
Oh, that's the last episode.
I was
No, it's
being,
how
Did they
it,
just
that's how
run
it
out?
ends.
I was being,
I was very
I was being
disappointed.
sarcastic, Amy. It's
Oh,
considered
okay.
one of the worst.
Ironically, I really
show
enjoyed
endings
that
in
ending,
history.
even though I didn't enjoy the show, I really enjoyed that ending.
I thought it was a good ending.
You liked it?
The sad part is none of us know when you're being sarcastic.
Yeah, well, I work on it. You know, yeah, I shoot for 30%. That's my goal. Okay.
Percent. So most of the time you're being serious.
Well, no, I was meant being funny, but okay.
Oh,
We'll go with
okay.
You
We'll go
know,
with
30% of
yours.
the time being funny.
Eric is doing a scratchy thing again. You might
He
want to go.
is. He's really
You
good
might
at
want to go
that.
tell him that.
I'm looking at Amy's and she's not doing nothing. She ain't helping me out. So let me go over here to Eric, and Eric is definitely scratchy.
Looking at preferences right now.
It is. So, Paulie, what do you have an actual name, or am I just calling you Paulie?
Yeah, my name is Daniel DeSosa. On Twitter, it's Omeow Comics. I don't really like cats, but I named my company after that because my first comics I made, my most successful one is this one Pravana about this magic three-eyed space cat. Pops into people's
Oh, I
lives,
saw
sends
that.
them on trippy journeys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's
so
interesting. That's interesting.
so like even though I don't like cats in real life, I can't deny they've been like my spirit animal and made me a lot of money. So
Magic 3-Eye Space Cat sounds like a Pink Floyd song.
Well, you're lucky you get an actual animal. Everyone called me a bugbear.
bugbear like D&D.
Yeah. Well, that's not what Coach meant, though. It evolved into that and it became a little cooler, but that's not what my coach meant. Yeah. No, my coach was like old World War II vet, right? And I'm not a great football player. I'm only good at one thing: middle linebacker on the run. I murder
Linebackers have to be
everything.
pretty good.
Yeah, well, no, on running plays, I'm absolute death. Other than that, nothing, because I'm slow as shit. But anyway, well, no, because I would get in the middle and they would try to double block me to push out to let the runner. But if I could get one little finger on you, you're done. And my coach said, "That boy's a bugbear in the middle." That's what he said.
I have that on
I
my Tinder
I
profile.
didn't understand what that meant. I had to look it
One
up.
little finger and you're done.
One little finger done. I had to look that shit out. What is the hell is he calling me? What the hell's a bugbear? All right, I figured it out, and I guess it was endearing, I suppose.
Wow, that's such origin here.
Not origin, just what my old. He was ancient, dude.
Chester got so mad he ripped some guy's ear off.
Hey, now, I told you that was an accident.
It was an accident. Yeah.
It was an accident.
Look how influential that guy is. Like high school, he gave you a nickname. You still have it years later.
Well, yeah, it just followed with me. Yeah.
I actually jerked on his ear too hard. What's the big deal?
Well, no, that wasn't my fault. I was just disarming him.
You were
And his head
you
was
were
there.
disgearing him.
Well, no.
That ear was broken before I got to it, man.
God, you guys.
Wet Willie! Oh no!
No. Now that you mention it, no, we won't let it go.
Well, don't point guns
You
at
should've known
people and
better.
you won't lose ears. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All
Actually,
bets are off.
all bets are off.
Oh, he was-
No, but I mentioned to him the other day, and I haven't really thought about the coach in a long time. But he was a really cool coach, though. He was one of those hard cases. He was so old. He looked like not Popeye, but the Rocky's trainer.
He looks like you do
Mickey.
now. Now that your birthday just happened.
No, he looked
You're
like
so old.
he was very
Mickey.
old. Yeah, at that time
Mickey.
he must have been 60 something.
What's his name? Burgess. What's his name?
Burgess Meredith. Yeah.
Burgess Meredith.
He looked kind of like him, but he had Popeye arms. That's what he looked like.
You mean massive biceps?
Hey, he was jacked. Yeah, he was jacked.
Gonna eat thunder and crap lightning.
Oh, don't mess with Coach, man. Coach would lift you off the ground. That guy was strong.
Here's a question. What would Coach say about your art today?
I'm not an artist.
Ah,
That's
what would he
probably-
say about your YouTube hosting today?
He just likes to watch.
I think he just give me 10 laps. I'm, pretty much. The thing. Anybody here play football? Anybody? Am I alone?
Yeah, I
Rugby.
was.
Yep.
It's sad, but I was not allowed to play it. I only played soccer.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
football
it's
with-
good cardio.
Does rugby count?
Rugby counts, yeah.
It's football.
Ooh, then I played rugby.
Okay. I don't know that. I don't know. Maybe other sports do this, but I played a lot of sports when I was a kid, and the only one I've seen do this was football. But I did it I started in Pop Warner and went all the way up, and we always had it. But the coach was my high school coach was the worst. You ever have what do they call them? Wind sprinting? You guys ever do that? Anybody?
No.
No.
Basketball,
No.
and soccer.
No.
Wait,
oh, no,
what's wind
football.
sprinting again?
Oh my God, it's the worst torture in history. Basically, what you do, you stand on the sideline, and of course, the football field is 100 yards by 50 yards, right? So everyone stands on the sideline. The coach blows a whistle. You run as fast as you can to the other side of the field, which is 50 yards, and then back, right? And then you get in position, and the coach keeps blowing the whistle. You keep doing this 100-yard run back and forth across this field until someone vomits.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Joy.
What? Is
Yeah.
that the
You're
actual?
not talking
Oh
about
my
the military?
gosh.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's against the law.
Well, now, but not back then.
Wait, is that
Oh,
similar
Michigan.
to? Oh shoot, I can't remember what it's called. My coach used to have us do an exercise, whereas we would follow the lines on the court, and we'd run up to lines and then run back and then run up a line and then run back. I don't
Suicide.
remember
Yeah,
what that's
it's
called.
like that.
Yeah,
It's the same.
suicide.
Yeah, that's basketball
Yeah.
version. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what you do in basketball.
yeah,
You
yeah.
do those in hockey too.
Yeah, I know.
Miami
So
kind of
everyone
does
does it.
something like that. You go to the bathroom, you do a line, you run back. You go to the bathroom, you
It's
do a
true.
line, you run back.
It's true. Miami is famous for that. It's true. Yeah, but no, those were brutal, man. Oh God, they were so brutal. I still hurt from that.
Just thinking about it.
Yeah, man. But
I
that has
understand.
Yeah,
nothing to do with your comic, though. I think I'm probably all based.
That's why
the comic-
sports are
My comic has hurling in it. Have you heard of hurling? That's topical. That's
Yeah.
this ancient sport they still play today.
Yeah, no,
Curling?
hurling.
Hurling.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like it's kind of like lacrosse, but they have like shillelaghs. They keep the ball in the air. They try to hit it through little goals.
Or better known today, lacrosse.
Yeah, that's the American version.
Oh, okay. Hurling makes more sense. I don't know why we call it lacrosse.
Because French got involved. What do you expect?
Yeah, the only difference. Well, there's probably more differences, but it's lacrosse has a net at the end, and hurling is just like a flat stick. So you have to like balance it, and the ones who are really good, they like juggle the ball on the stick.
It's LaCroix. LaCroix.
That's a beer. All right. I love the fact that it's Celtic. I didn't even know that. That is cool, dude. Why did you choose to go with the Celts and not like the Nords or the Romans or the Greeks like everybody else?
All right, so the story is I started out, I wanted to do a comic about bards just because in D&D, at that time at least, no one wanted to be a bard. Like when I was in middle school and high school, they thought they were lame. They're like, who wants to be the lame music guy? So I thought in real life, bards must have been pretty cool because there weren't like CDs or iPods, so they were the only source of music. And I was originally gonna set the story in like a completely made up fantasy land that's like not the real world but like it. And then my teacher just suggested, why don't you set it in the real world? And I'm like, yeah, I love history. Sure, that's a good idea. And then I was deciding between either Wales or Ireland because they had like the most bard culture. And Wales got Romanized pretty early. I wanted to do a story without the Romans. Not that I got anything against Romans, but just there's so many comics with Romans.
Let me check. It's 15 minutes past. Yeah, fuck the Romans. Go ahead.
Yeah, what have the Romans ever done for us? I'll be back.
That was the best.
Well, a lot actually, but anyway.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Nice road you got there.
So yeah, I love mythology, and then I took the opportunity to like for the comic to do a bunch of research into Irish mythology and history, and it went from there. Like I'm not Irish at all, I'm not one of those Americans with like, oh, my granddad came from Ireland. Like no Irish in me.
Oh no, I'm half Irish and half Norwegian, so I'm guilty. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're pretty cool people. So it's nothing to feel ashamed of.
Oh no, I have no shame. I'm quite proud. Especially my Nordics.
Like,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Nords were sick. I was just saying, like, Greek mythology I knew, Egyptian mythology I knew. So learning about the Irish mythology was pretty cool. Because it's pretty deep, and there's like a lot written down. Just I knew nothing about it until I started this comic.
Jeff, you need he used one of the disallowed words, sir. You need to
what?
Cool.
You need to deal with it. Please deal with it. You're my punishment officer. Go deal with it.
Oh, in chat?
No. Mr. Nuts.
Said Egyptian.
Oh God.
Oh, Egyptologist.
I love Egypt.
Goddamn Egyptologist.
I used to live there.
Oh, good.
Oh,
good.
Tell us about it. Please.
Could you suss out a single Egyptian anywhere? Anywhere.
You mean just
anywhere?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
As JD would say, tell me about it.
Yeah, but that you used it correctly. JD would use it incorrectly.
Tell me about it.
So there you go.
About it. Tell me.
Phil, thank you. Thank you. It's much better. No, I have.
You leave our boy alone.
I miss him.
I just am slightly involved in the historical world, just a toe, and I have my issues with Egyptologists. So
just because you were there.
Oh yeah, Egyptologists holding back the real history. I understand.
Thank you.
He's an amateur zoologist.
Egyptologist mafia.
No, it's
Egyptologist conspiracy.
It's a serious problem. You guys shouldn't mock it.
No, I heard about it
I'm
recently.
intrigued. I want to know more.
Chester, we laugh because otherwise we'd be crying.
I know.
Yeah,
that's actually
the only way to deal.
That's a plot point in the comic. The Druid Star Seal. He's he's trying to find the history of the younger Dryas civilization. So he like goes around and he collects different artifacts from places.
Oh, that's cool.
Including Egypt.
Oh, that is cool. Well, and it's good you put it in Ireland, because the Irish, and the Egyptian are very closely connected.
Yeah. The Cleopatra, I just learned recently she had her bodyguards was like 400 Celts. It wasn't
Yeah, no, of
Egyptians.
course. No.
And then Scotland sorry.
No. Most of the early, first through, sixth kingdom, seventh kingdom rulers were all Irish. Yeah. Wasn't until later. Yeah.
Of Egypt?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's where they're all buried. That's why they have such a hard time finding the old ones, because they're up in Ireland.
They found scarab jewelry from Egypt in the hill mound in Tara.
Sure they
So
did.
yeah, you're right.
That's
No, I
crazy.
know,
They
I
found
know,
like
I
a bunch
know.
of Egyptian artifacts. Yeah, that's how their magic and stuff is so similar to Egyptian magic.
Well, Ireland didn't used to be a country. It was basically a place where the priesthood trained and did their thing, and the royals had like royal prisons up there too for like political dissidents and things like that.
It was
Matter
a
of
plot
fact,
of mud and potatoes.
well, look what it turned into. What a shame, huh? Talk about a
Yeah,
fall,
mud.
dude.
More mud.
More
The
mud.
the dead giveaway was when they found an ancient box of empty ancient box of Lucky Charms in one of the tombs.
That's true. Yeah, but I mean, a
Artifact.
lot of the ancient kingdoms are gone and weak and poor and kind of pathetic these days, and Ireland's just one of them.
Yeah.
Wait, so we could totally create a conspiracy that leprechauns originated from Egypt.
That what? Say it again.
The leprechauns
The
didn't
Lucky
originate
Charms.
from Egypt.
Leprechauns
trying to
come
take
from
me
Egypt.
lucky charms.
Actually, the leprechaun is a Gallic fae, but
Nobody cares, Chester.
All right, fine.
We're making
Shut up.
fun.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, in Tutankhamun's tomb in hieroglyphics, they found they're always after me Lucky Charms.
That is
So-
true. That is true. That was a very important find. That was probably the biggest find of 1961, I would say.
1961.
Because
One
what was up
thing
with the controversy about Egyptologists? Like they're just
Oh,
admitting
wow.
things
Oh, of
that
course
they
I'm-
find because they don't want to make.
Well, no, I'm being.
They don't let foreign archaeologists go in to investigate certain sites because
Well-
they're like, "Oh, you have a thesis that's different from our established history. We're not even going to let you in."
That's just the beginning of it, dude. It's much deeper than that. Egyptology, the inception of what we call archaeology in modern history started in Egypt, right? And it started with Napoleon Bonaparte, of all people, right? And from that, so all we know is modern history. All these museums, all these things we have is coming out of that time. It's not ancient. It's rather new. And since so much of it was financed in Egypt, a lot of the universities and museums were funded through it, and therefore a lot of books and stuff written, and professors getting tenure and getting these big names. There's a lot of money on the line, and as time went by, they've kept a death grip on it. It's all about
Makes
money.
sense. All
All
about
about
the
money.
money, always.
Yeah. And they will, if you come
That
up with
doesn't
something
surprise
like,
me.
well, like you guys have probably heard of Gobekli Tepe. That's a more popular one. Now, Gobekli Tepe is much older than Egypt, right? But when that first came out, they did those Egyptologists, not just the ones in Egypt, the ones in Britain and France and Germany particularly, did everything they could to shut that site down, pay people off. They did everything they could to keep that out of the news. They failed, luckily, but they spent actual money trying so that you wouldn't know about it.
Wait, wouldn't know about what? Sorry,
Gobekli
you lost
Tepe.
Gobekli Tepe. It's a site in Turkey, oldest site in the world right now.
Yep.
Currently.
Oh,
It's not, but yeah.
Who you
right.
calling a turkey, sucker?
They do that kind of stuff all the time, right? There are many sites on the around the world they don't like you talking about. Like there are literally thousands of pyramids on this planet, thousands of them. But anytime anyone tries to go research one or talk about one, they try to discredit it and say, "Oh no, that was created during the Renaissance or something like that." It's like, huh?
Yeah,
The one right now is the,
that's what I think. Like the Pyramid of the Sun and the Pyramid of the Moon in Mexico, they don't even know anything about the culture that built it. Like it wasn't the Aztecs. The Aztecs just found it hundreds of years after it was made, and they
did
know
like what
they
Lance
don't
did.
know who like actually made them.
Wanted.
No, they don't.
Isn't it?
And you had a lady, for instance,
I didn't know that.
she was very respected in the archaeological world, right? She had done a lot of good work. She was very particular, very meticulous in her work, right? And she was down in Mesoamerica, down. I think it was down close to Panama or somewhere in that, Costa Rica or something like that.
Panama.
And she was doing her research, and she found a little village, right? And she there was a lot of bone, and there was stuff that could be carbon dated, right? And she went through, she checked it, she looked at the geology and everything like that, and it kept coming back 20 some odd thousand years. And she checked it again and again and again, but it kept coming back. So what did she go to do? She printed her paper. They fired her and ruined her career. She never worked again.
Oh my gosh.
They hate the truth.
It happens all the time, and a lot of people try to make a
It was wrong
conspiracy
to
theory
be
about it.
20,000 years.
Well,
Was
because it interferes with
Atlantis.
Egypt being the pinnacle moment of human, emergence. Egypt being the inception. They hate it, and that's what I mean. A lot of people think it has to do with some big, deep government conspiracy. No, dude, it's just money. It's just money. Yeah. Anyway, I do apologize.
Tourism.
Well,
No,
I
that's
think
really interesting.
Tourism.
I think the thing that ruled out Göbekli Tepe was when they found that Snickers wrapper in the ancient tomb of one of their kings.
Damn Graham Hancock. He's always up to something.
I think it was a whatchamacallit.
Mm.
Well, that's Caesar wasn't himself when he was hungry. You know.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, I love those. Those are good commercials, dude. Goodness. But anyway, I shan't stay on that topic.
Wall painting with Snickers things on it, all that other stuff.
Caesar was so cool.
Oh, don't get me on Caesar. What am I? I'm looking at Andrew's here.
Yeah.
This is a sexy pose, Andrew. I like it.
Oh no, we should get you on Caesar because I want to hear this.
No.
Don't even get me started on Caesar.
It's overrated.
Yeah.
Please, anything. but
Caesar was the
Caesar.
guy who invented the salad.
That's what I heard.
Caesar in the HBO show Rome was pretty cool. He was a cool guy.
Yeah, no, Caesar, I'm sure was very interesting. The Caesar salad comes from a Mexican hotel, just so you know.
Tijuana.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
My
gonna
favorite-
Google that shit.
Mexican
Cross
American.
the Rubicon.
Give me the falafel. Hey, yeah, you go check it out, dude. It's from Mexico.
Dang it.
Why do you
and
guys constantly question me and you always
Tijuana.
lose? Why? Why do you do it?
I'll be right
I wouldn't
back.
say we always lose. I think you're just very confidently wrong a lot.
That's fine.
Ancient.
That's how,
Fortune.
dude. John F. Kennedy taught me that.
Oh man, John F. Kennedy. Don't get me
See your
started on
cousin
him.
too?
Oh, you know what I saw the other day?
Whoa.
You know what I saw the other day that made me laugh? I had you guys.
Flash?
No, you guys wouldn't have a chuckle at it, but I chuckled. I thought it was funny. On my show, I've covered a couple of little things with the Balenciago, the fashion company.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Devil worshippers.
Yeah. But I mean,
The child sacrificers.
Yeah. But it's funny because they're
So funny.
well, because it is. Let me
Why do
explain
you
why.
think that's funny?
Well, for instance, I'll explain it. Okay, so Balenciago, right? So what does it mean? Well, it's so unsubtle, it's not even funny, right? So we have Balenciago, or Aga,
Oh, I know where this is
right?
going.
Mr. Spanish speaker, would you like to translate that for them?
Me?
Yeah.
Balenciago.
Balenciago.
One is
Isn't it
Spanish.
something to do with like Baal, worshipping
No, it's
Baal,
Italian.
the god?
Well,
Like,
it is
Come
Latin, but they're similar. Anyway, what it means is do as thy will. Right now, what is
my
the mantra of all of the big Satan groups? Right, the Saturnists
Oh, yeah.
and the Baphomets and the Baalists and all that. Do
my
as you
God.
will, right? So that's what it means. But the thing that made me chuckle was this, because in one of the pictures I saw, because like I said, I've recovered a couple times, but I saw another picture, and it had some little boy sitting in this cluttered room with a bunch of stuff, but there was this like police tape. And instead of spelling it Balenciaga as they normally do, they spelt it Baal. Baal, right? Now, well, here's
Like
the
Baal,
thing,
yeah.
though. Here's the thing. Now, if you take that spelling as ball, right, and instead you do it Baal Encia Ago. Now that means Baal is king, right?
Wow.
Okay. So, deep meaning, deep spiritual. But the thing
Here's
is,
a question. Or
Yeah.
sorry, go
They're
on.
Baal worshippers.
yes, no,
My
I know,
question was
Why is it
Diablo
funny?
2,
Well,
Lord
well,
of Destruction, Paul.
well, yeah, but Lilith is the big bad, right? But here's why it's funny to me, okay? Because all of this, Baal worship, modern Baal worship, and all this kind of nonsense is coming out of all the hokum from the the Hebrews, right? Because if you actually study history, Baal simply means Lord, and therefore you had Baal Peor, Baal Yahweh, Baal Hermon, right? It just meant Lord or God, right? So, and
All his life.
well, Baal is
Oh,
life,
sorry.
but I'm just saying
That's NBA.
it wasn't a specific God at all, right? And for the majority, and therefore the Peor or Phame, which became Baphomet, right, is the one that the Hebrews didn't like. It was that specific one. But you have to remember Yahweh, Jehovah, he was Baal Yahweh. And his brother was Baal Phame or Pero, right? So it's actually his brother. And if you go read Jewish texts, they even say that, right? But my point is, throughout entire history, there were lots of balls, and it wasn't this big evil dude, right? So it's all this modern Hollywood bullshit that everyone has leached their teeth into, including these Balenciago dumbasses who is like, oh yeah, we're cool, we're ultra hip, we're edgy.
Wait.
Ball
You're
is
telling me that
king.
people that run Hollywood are not smart?
No,
my
and
God.
they're fake nerd girls. They're fake geek girls, is what they are. And Balenciaga is a perfect example of fake geek girl. That's what made me laugh. Sorry. I just thought it was funny.
Well, it's really funny
That's
now that you've
interesting
explained it.
info.
Yeah,
You gotta see my comic. Could you show my screen on the thing?
I can. I have the technology.
Yeah, look at the bad guys.
Well, that
They're
is
this
Moloch.
They're this cult in Tara who sacrificed kids for their blood magic.
So that would be Baal Moloch.
Yeah.
Uncle almost.
See, there we go.
Yeah. Hey, he's a bad dude. That was a pretty
No
ugly
bueno.
religion. To be
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I made them
back.
the bad guys. Let me show this other scene. The druids, the bad guy druids, they live in the woods of Holly.
Oh, as you
And he's-
would.
Yeah,
Holly is an awful plant. I can't stand it. It's so pretty and shit.
that's apparently what they made their magic wands with.
They did. That and mistletoe.
Yeah.
Wait.
The, bad guy, the main bad guy druid.
So do you
I
not
heard-
like? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say something about mistletoe. Go on.
I was just gonna say, Chester,
Hmm?
do you not like mistletoe because it's what they use to kill Balder?
You know, it's still a sensitive subject.
Too soon.
Damn Loki.
I don't know if anyone's watching my screen, but is it flickering for them? Because on Discord, it just keeps flickering black.
I did see a flicker on this Emily, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it is flickering. I don't know why it's doing that. What you might want to do, it's it's not constant though. But what you might want to do is just drop out and just come back in. A lot of times that fixes it. It's kind of like turn it off and turn it back on. I don't know,
Okay.
but yeah, just try. But
Discord can be a bugger.
yeah, no. The funny thing about ancient religions, there, Paulie, is the fact that pretty much all of them sacrifice kids, including the Hebrews. There's a real famous
yeah, but
story
God
about
punished
it.
them for that. I'm sorry, but God punished them for that.
I don't know about that.
No, absolutely. Many times. Many times they talk about it. Matter of fact,
I mean, it's not commanded. It's never commanded though.
Oh,
People
no?
do it.
Oh,
It
really?
was like disobedience
Really?
of Yahweh.
Only Jacob did it
actually-
for Abraham. Did it for
sacrifice
Jacob.
your son,
That was-
Abraham.
No,
But it never actually ended in actual sacrifice.
But
though.
he
It
was
wasn't
still
just-
ordered to
so
do
it doesn't
so.
count.
Yes, Andrew.
Just that one
There's
time.
There's a verse in the
actually
Bible
know
that
the meaning
literally
of that
talks about
story.
children's
I do know the meaning of
sacrifice,
the
and he
story.
says,
I'm just being
"It never entered
antagonistic.
into my mind to
Yeah,
command."
Chester, remember
So-
when I told you how you're very confidently wrong a lot of the time? I
Yeah,
think
but
you're doing
I
it
no,
again.
but I'm sarcastically wrong.
Well, you're
It's
being
only a-
sarcastic.
It's only a sacrifice if Junior's dead on the altar.
No.
So there.
The actual joke is the fact that throughout the entire history of the Hebrews, they constantly left Yahweh and went up
Yes,
to
true.
other gods.
Yeah.
That
Always
is
go to other
100%.
gods.
That is
Always
100%
go to other
true.
gods, and the other gods they went to were child murderers and
Yes.
Yes.
prostitutes and whores.
That is 100% correct.
100%.
Yeah.
That's what
That's the joke
I learned
was
when I
making.
read Exodus. Because look, I'm Jewish, but I never read the actual thing until recently.
Uh-huh.
And it was Exodus when Moses comes down from the mountain. He doesn't just throw down the tablets in rage when he sees them worshiping the golden cow, but he slaughtered 10,000 of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a bloody book, dude.
And he started out with 15 commandments, but he dropped one of the tablets.
That's true. That's true. We learned that in 1964.
Yeah, from
I think.
the historical records of Mel Brooks.
Yeah, the
Mel
history of the
Brooks
world.
is the man. Well, actually, they are just simply a reduction of the 42 laws of Mott, but we won't get nitpicky.
I heard Mel Brooks is an Egyptologist.
I think you got. Damn.
And he's
No,
Jewish.
No.
Jeff came back
That's
swinging.
that's a double whammy for
Need
Chester.
Yeah, no, it is. And he's Jewish, and Jewish Egyptologists. That's just awful. But no, Paulie, which you really want to look into some funness? Go check out this little guy called Ahab and his wife Jezebel.
Oh,
my.
Ahab. Yep.
Those are good stories, baby.
Mhm.
There's some good stories right there.
He hunted
What they
down a
actually
whale.
do.
He did. That's the thing. Who would ever name their son Ahab? That's kind of like naming your kid Hitler. I mean,
Right?
What did
Oh,
Ahab
God.
do? What did Ahab do?
Ahab was a monster,
fun.
dude. He was bad. He was
Well, I
really,
mean,
really bad.
Ahab did introduce himself as saying, "Call me Ishmael," but
Ooh, dude, that's a cut, dude. I never realized the joke that he was making there. I've read that book twice and I didn't catch that. Jeff, you're amazing.
I am amazing.
That
You
was
fell
a
asleep to that book twice.
that was a religious joke.
Yes.
Dude, he was smart, that guy.
Anyways, but yeah,
I read that no one recognized that book was genius until like hundreds of years after he died.
pretty much.
It is a good book.
Thus is the way of the artist.
It's true. It's true.
I mean, what was it? Lord of the Rings didn't become popular until like the '60s when the hippies got it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Thank you,
ironic.
Led Zeppelin.
It did sell well when he released it though. It did make money. But you're right; it blew up in the
Yeah,
60s.
but it didn't do as well as from what I remember, it didn't do as well as the Hobbit.
No,
because when the publisher came to them, they wanted to follow up to the Hobbit, and what they got like 20 years later was freaking this monster tome, and they're like, "You got to be kidding me, right?"
Right.
Yeah, I remember
Why are
that.
you doing, bro?
Well, it is a fine book. I mean, and the thing is, you with Tolkien, you can go and nitpick his writing ability and the fact that he doesn't seem to actually describe anything, but yet it's so vivid. How does he do
Yep.
that? It's
God. That's
it's
how.
incredible. No, it's really incredible. Because every nitpick you make about Tolkien, the back end of it's like, oh yeah, but yeah,
Yep.
he really impressive.
I found it very interesting that like with all this discussion about people kind of making fun of nerds for complaining about not being honoring to the source material. Boy, did Tolkien and Lewis not like Disney because of their portrayal of dwarves.
Yeah.
Oh really? Yeah.
Did you hear about the story between C.S. Lewis and Tolkien arguing about Santa Claus
No.
being in? Okay, so here's what
Sounds
happened.
like a joke.
They actually almost ended their friendship because Tolkien did not want C.S. Lewis to put Santa Claus in Narnia.
Yeah.
Well, why would he? That's certainly not a good idea. Tolkien wanted
That's
him
what
to
he's-
put Santa Claus in. Really? Wow.
Yeah, really. In fact, he is.
No, he wanted him out of it.
Yeah.
Santa is in Narnia.
Oh, he
Because
wanted
he
him
was-
out. Oh, that makes more sense. I
Yeah,
don't know.
because
Why
he
would
was.
he-
They were
Yeah.
mixing. I think mythologies. Most of the creatures in I think Narnia were, from like Greek, pretty much Greek
Well,
mythology.
Oh, sure,
And-
but Narnia was a Jesus motif.
Allegory,
Yes.
a savior motif.
Yes.
Yeah, Aslan.
Right,
Yeah, Aslan, yeah. Those are good books too. I don't enjoy them. I mean, I think Lewis's stuff is much more for kids. It really is good books for kids. Where Tolkien is all ages.
Well, somebody I read a good quote. It said, all books are written for adults, but sometimes kids enjoy them too."
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Sure,
Although to be honest with you, Lewis is far more prolific than Tolkien.
Yes, and he got into a lot of the culture. He got into a lot of critique of culture, especially when you got to like the Voyage of the Dawn Treader,
Oh, yeah.
and
It's good stuff.
because as the kids grew up and as they kind of moved away, but he really focused in on God, what was his name? I want to say Eugene, but that's Eustace. He really
Eustace.
because Eustace was being raised in the modern way through modern school, and C.S. Lewis did not like that. And the other thing is the screw tape
Funny how
letters.
things don't change.
Screw tape. Yeah, well, he was on that well before anybody else was.
You see what
And-
they did with him in the movie, dude? That was awful.
Yeah, Eustace.
Oh God, dude. It was horrible. Anyway, sorry.
And-
Hollywood just takes everything good and screws it up.
They do, man.
And those screw. I know those people revere the screw tape letters. As like kind of like a model for Christian life. But if you read them, they're really rather witty, because he sits there and picks at human nature and how it relates to not only the belief in God, but just in general some of the mundanities of human life and how that sometimes goes horribly awry. So you can kind of read those, and even if you don't believe in God, you can kind of read those and sort of get like a critique of society and human nature.
Sure.
Yeah, screw tape was good. I like the screw tape letters.
Oh, I don't know if I did that right. Emergency. Keenma is killing it. Shocking.
Shut up.
No, this is really good, Keenma. Damn. She's just they cheat, man.
I do not cheat. What the hell?
Yeah, how dare you use all of your
Scratchy.
skill?
It's not
Oh,
scratchy at all.
I was thinking about doing her as a character. I really like her design.
I like the look of it. I mean, I hadn't seen it before, but I like the look of it. It's a cool looking comic. I wish you do it all in color, dude. I like the way you color it. I like it. It
Was
fits.
Thank you.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
the
about
thing is, it's just like color. It makes it take twice as long, and I'm all about finishing the story. And my thinking is like, if I ever get the time, I could pay someone to go back and color it or whatever.
wow, Chester, he really is just like me.
Yes, I know, dude. Yes, I
Amy, I
usually
can't see
kind
your
of on the
screen.
nose, you know.
Are you still streaming?
Yes.
Okay, it's just pure black. I'm trying to see Amy's
No,
stream.
looks fine.
Yeah, how
Everything's
do I
working.
see it?
All my little boxes are going happy, happy, happy. It's good.
Oh yeah, no, Amy's screen is black.
Twitter.
Okay.
And of course, Rabbit is killing it. Shocking again.
And
Looks
I'm
pretty good,
excited to
Rabbit.
see these.
Trying to be experimental with mine. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun with it.
As you should. Yeah.
Is she has she's holding like a spear, which I hope is something like a weapon she would use. I don't really know much about the characters, but the art style is very pretty.
It is pretty. It actually reminds me of a board game I have I really like. Trying to remember the name of it.
Monopoly?
No, God, no.
Oh wow, that's a crazy drawing. I'm just seeing it on YouTube now.
Innis, that's what it is. Innis. And your coloring, your colors are very similar to Innis. It's very pretty.
Thank you. Just look at that.
I think my favorite so far is AFLM.
Andrew.
Oh really? Thank you.
Yeah, of like the pose of like. I think that's just cool. I love the action.
No, these
and then the hair kind of like streaming from the head. It's cool.
No, definitely we got some great art today.
Thank you.
And by the way, chat, as you know, as we usually do, we hope you are drawing along. This is called Oi, a Bardic Fury Tale, or something like that. It's on Kickstarter, and of course you can see the art here. You can go check it out, and we certainly hope you're drawing along as usual. Just with your draw along, you can drop into the Discord, which I'm sure Jeff will go ahead and drop that link, and of course, we put the Kickstarter link right there for you. Or you can just go over to Twitter and put in hashtag DNQFE. Once again, hashtag DNQFE, and you drop in that in there, and we'll take a look at the draw along art at the end of the show. It's a fun looking little book. It's about music and demons and fighting and Celticness, which is nice. We don't get enough of that.
The story is a musician gets sent to a town that never heard music before, and then it goes.
Yeah,
from there.
I really like the music angle. I think that's pretty cool.
It is cool.
Thank you.
Johan has his Dark Ages rock band all set up. Good job, Johan.
Yeah, thank you.
I know. I was thinking about doing the what's her name? The girl who's like dressed in is in the body paint and the skeleton stuff. What's her name? Again.
Dana Bass.
Yeah, I was thinking I was gonna try to do a piece with her and like make it a black metal cover, but
yeah, Kima's doing it. Don't go anywhere near it.
Yeah, but I was so I was reading the comic and then I kind of was like, oh, I like 18 a lot, so I decided to go with 18.
I like the girl with the shillelagh and the tartan.
Yeah,
that's 18. Man, this art is like the best Oi art that's ever been drawn. Thank you guys. I'm grateful.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, no, these guys absolutely
You're
kill
welcome.
it. And we got a lot of artists in here today. What are we looking at today? Let me see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 artists. Wow.
Nice.
That is very nice. And of course, Alan is putting his Mexican touch on it. Nah, it's perfect.
Those ancient Irish Mexicans.
Well, though he made her face a sugar skull, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's perfect.
You,
I mean,
Man.
that's one of the things that inspired the character, though, is because when I'd go to the Comic Cons, I'd see so many Calavera girls and like girls. Whoa, that's sick, and girls with face paint like that. And so I thought it would be like universal, even though she's like set in Ireland. Like anyone, she could be from anywhere.
Hey, even Taco Bell has green tortillas on St. Patty's Day. So
do they still have the
don't be
little?
judging.
Is
The
the
toilet
little
has
talking
green puke.
Chihuahua still alive?
No.
He's long gone.
That's too bad.
Dude, the green in the toilet isn't dye. Just saying.
Oh.
That ain't guacamole.
Oh. What did that little Chihuahua used to say?
Well, it is
Yo
kind of
quiero
chunky
Taco
like
Bell. Taco Bell.
guacamole, but you know.
Quiero Taco Bell.
Quiero Taco Bell? Is that what he said?
Yes, Caro
Yo
Taco
quiero
Bell. He
Taco
said he said ribbit Taco Bell.
Ribbit Taco Bell.
Quiero.
Quiero.
Wah,
Just
wah.
quit, Chester.
That's
Can't even do that
that's a
commercial today.
Japanese kid song, dude. It's a little froggy
Wah,
song.
wah.
They have another one about acorns. Is Don kuri koro koro don kuri ko.
Oh, I know that one.
That's a cute song.
Yeah, they're little kid songs. They got a little froggy song. They got a little acorn song. They got a little peach song.
Oh.
They have an Oni song. It's good. That is chasing me through the woods. I must get home before he eats me. That's a good one.
Lovely.
Demon Slayer.
I mean, yeah, it's along the lines of Ring Around the Rosie.
Oh, man, that's a dark one too, right?
Very dark. Almost hilariously dark.
I think a lot of people don't get it though in the modern time. But then again, I've noticed a lot of young people don't get a lot of things. I'm really concerned about the education system. Really.
Oh, you are? That's
London-
bizarre.
London
I
Bridge is
can't
falling
imagine
now.
why.
Yeah. I am an educator, so it is my field of expertise. So
You
my
should be
opinion is
concerned
valid.
about education.
Whoa, look at that Rhiannon.
You mean in education in America or everywhere?
No, educate. Well, I have a feeling the West is having problems right now, but most of my attention's being an American. It's supposed to focus on America, but it's really bad because my wife seems to enjoy the videos where dudes walk around and ask people the most basic, inane questions, and no one can answer them. Now me, I'm like, okay, how many people did they have to ask to get the ones who didn't know?
Right.
But
Yeah.
But the problem is, as time has gone by, I noticed that the daylight in the videos aren't changing. That's not a good
Yeah.
sign, dude. That is not a good sign. That means they're getting their required number of morons in a quicker time, is what I mean.
Yeah.
To be
In a
fair,
very
I know old
reasonable amount
morons
of time.
too.
Yes. It's not good, dude. Unbelievable. I saw this little clip the other day. My wife showed me on, I don't know, some kind of WeChat or something like that. And it had this lady, and I think was she British? Maybe she was British, and just some old Karen, right? And she's sitting there and she's got her phone out. She's taking pictures and she's looking at this guy is, taking his camera out and he's filming her now because he don't know what's going on. She comes over his window, knocking on his window. She's so frantic and upset, right? And he rolls on her and says, "Yes." She says, "Do you know what you're doing sitting here with your car running? This exhaust is destroying our planet." And she went on and on and on. He said, He said, "Ma'am, this is an electric car." "Oh, yeah, sure. I'm sure it's an electric car. I'm sure." She literally said like that.
My gosh.
And he turned his camera to the steering wheel. Tesla.
Mhm.
And she still didn't believe him.
Electric cars take a lot of coal to, run the grids to power them.
They do, but
and all the strip mining they do to get the minerals for the batteries.
they're not echo.
Well, the point is, it doesn't idle. Like
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
But it was just, it's just a moron,
She didn't want to say she's wrong.
Well, she shouldn't have been other people's damn business anyway.
Seen that video. She looks like Gilligan.
She does, dude. Poor John Denver. Typecast from the beginning.
And that guy was way too pleasant with
Denver.
her.
He was nice, yeah. He was. So you guys saw the
John
same
Denver
video.
was a singer.
I do believe
Bob Denver.
Bob Denver was Gilligan.
But you said John Denver.
Prove it.
Hey, clip that for us, chat.
Hang on. Let me turn up the sound on the live stream.
God damn it. All right, fine. Although I like John Denver, though. Take me home, country road, to the place I belong.
You did say John Denver.
South Carolina. Okay.
You did
Now
say
they can't
John
copyright.
Denver.
I know
Now
I
they
did.
can't copyright
I
strike
know
us.
I did. I knew it the second I said it, and I was like, ugh. But then Eric had to.
Oh, so you lied.
Maybe. It's possible.
Maybe. You just admitted that. Oh, I knew it the second I said
Yo,
it.
remember,
maybe I
confidently
said
wrong.
Yes.
Confidently wrong.
Dude, that's
Dude,
the
you could
first...
work for the FBI at this point.
Dude, that's the... I could. Actually, that's scary. But no, dude, Andrew, that's the first thing they teach you in professor school.
Yeah. I believe
You learn how to be confidently wrong.
Yes, no, we say it. Say what you're going to say, but do it confidently. It's true.
Well, Chester did get a little older this week, so he's kind of losing his mind a bit. So.
A touch. That is true.
he's so old. Egyptologists are trying to keep him away from us.
Oh God. You know the thing is though, it's ironic. They teach you that, but you know what else they teach you in the same breath? Never ask a question you don't know the answer to.
What?
It's like
That's like the OJ trial.
no, that's the first. That's the first thing any teacher is taught. Don't ask a question you don't know the answer to.
That makes sense. I guess you don't want to ask students something you don't know. Otherwise, when like, I don't know, teach, what is it? And it'll be like,
yeah.
I'm not sure either. Let's get
He's
a
like,
book.
no, that's why I asked you. That is why I asked you. I don't know the
I was hoping one of
answer.
you guys would know. I didn't do the homework this week.
Don't you guys
Wait
have
a minute.
TikTok or something?
No, but
I don't know.
But it does two things. One, it does what you just said, Amy. But what it also does is build confidence in the students because wow, teacher knows everything. You see, it's a trick. Wink, wink.
I don't know. What does 1 + 1 mean to you?
That's racist.
I'm sure it is. Eric is winning. Damn it, Eric.
Will you stop the people who vote on this, they're gonna have it in their minds and they're gonna predetermine the winner.
You think I have any influence over these people?
I don't know. You're trying to convince them that I'm a furry artist for sure.
I don't have to do nothing for that, buddy.
Well,
you admitted to me you don't even know what a furry is.
I don't. It's true. I really don't. But because I think it's kind of cute. They're running around in little animal outfits. It's like, aw.
So they stain them.
Hey,
Lewinsky's dress.
I actually wandered off into a bad area of Twitter, and I found out the hard way.
Oh wow, no, Adrian, then you had bad teachers. Yeah, unless they were
rabbit hole, huh?
Unless they were simply trying to, take an unknown and create a conversation about it. It depends on the situation, because you can do that too. But you know what I mean by that, right? It's kind of a general teacher rule. Eric is really killing it though. Keenma's, of course, is. Man, they're all so good. I don't know what you guys are going to do today. I mean, freaking Rabbit is painting a photograph. God.
I think what we'll do is
photograph.
We'll wait until they're done.
Yeah, okay.
And then decide.
Well, if you like.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try that.
If you think that's best. Keenma's absolutely murdering it. I like what Emily's doing too. This is really cute, Emily. I like it.
Oh, thanks. I was trying to go cutesy with it. She looks kind of scary right now because I need to finish her up, but I wanted to make her hair really fluffy. So I was inspired by this picture right here.
Oh, you got a lot of work to do. But you know what? You got an hour.
Yeah, I know. I got to do all the little leopard spots on her. Yeah. So I've also always loved selkies. Like as a kid, absolutely loved selkies. So I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but I have always loved them.
Selkie is the correct pronunciation, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the leopard spots are always what takes the longest.
I bet.
Yeah. You know what? I might cheat and I might
Not if
use
you have
like
a
a brush.
texture. Not if
I
you
have
have a
some, I
texture
have
in
some
Club Studio.
like speckle brushes. So
Very nice. Very nice.
Granted, I always see the leopard spots on the character, and I'm like, man, somebody who has tryptophobia is really gonna freak out by this picture, by this character.
Well, maybe they should just get over their phobia.
Yeah, who's afraid of holes?
I know, dude. It's weird. Why are you afraid of anything?
You seen clowns?
That's why it's called an irrational fear.
Yeah, no, I know.
That's
I
fine.
understand that, but I just don't understand it. It doesn't register in my brain. But then again, a lot of things I don't get. My wife always, what my wife's answer is when I said I don't get it? You know what she says? Well, that's good.
Good. For you.
Yeah, I guess. There's a lot of things I don't get, dude, that people do. I don't get it, right? Just all of this strange behavior. Like cutting parts off of your body. Why would you do that intentionally?
They brought. It's not like
Painted
losing
submarines
an
out of cheap
ear.
materials.
Oh.
it's fascinating when you learn about different cultures and different things that are like normal or like weird to us are like normal to them, and things that are normal to us are weird to them. It's
True.
like people.
I could give you a lot of examples, but I would definitely get yelled at, so I won't.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Well, look at Gabby's, man. Oh, I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't. You triggered something in the everybody here today, dude. They're putting out some really cool art, man.
Yeah, these arts are amazing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I like what you're
Well-
doing, dude. Yeah.
You haven't seen mine.
Oh,
Gabby's
man.
is ready. Gabby, you got to put some color on that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They just tried to call me into work. Poor guys.
Oh no!
Did you say no?
Say no.
Yeah, I said no.
Would you like me to be your older uncle? I can do it.
Yeah, write me a note, Chester.
I will.
Say you're in the hospital and Alan is visiting you.
Yes.
Say I am in
it
L
needs
hospital.
mother.
I'm in L hospital and Alan is visitoing me.
My uncle Bugbear is in the hospital with tuberculosis.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Too many
You gotta
of those
be there.
Mexican pizzas at Taco Bell.
I'll give you
My
it
uncle
every
drunk a
time.
Bud Light. He's in trouble.
That's what happened
no!
in Mexican.
Oh no! I saw him looking
Bud Light
online.
turned him gay.
It isn't
I
good.
just
We're all
ordered
drinking
something
Modelo's like
Mexican.
normal, but he pulled out the Bud Light and it was all over for him.
He was. He had the pink socks. I don't know why. Yeah. That's funny, dude.
That's good. That's awesome.
It's good. It made me lose my place. Where was I? Oh yeah, Kima.
You were slavishly sucking up to Eric.
Dude, Eric is killing it, dude. And they're all great. They're really, really good. But I mean, because Eric always does a good job, but sometimes he's just like, wow. That's the
Eric's
thing. There is a phenomenal artist lurking somewhere in Eric.
Wow.
And every now and then,
Holy cow.
it peeks out. It says,
That's what I was
hi.
waiting for. That's what I was laughing at.
Wow, Eric, this one doesn't suck.
I
Your
know,
favorite
I
comment.
know.
You gonna let him talk like that?
What do you mean?
Talk like
That's a
that about you?
compliment.
No, I'll tell you, someone that frequents Mike Miller's show or used to, just recently said on Twitter when I was promoting my book when I was still funding it, "Oh, your art doesn't suck anymore."
Nice. Was that Ethan?
No.
Oh,
It was
God,
a she.
Siege?
It was Siege.
Yeah, well.
Oh my god.
She has always hated me though. So.
Yeah, well, she hates anybody who was ever known Booster. She's a bit clingy. It is what it is. But see, there's difference though. My meanness comes from a place of love.
Oh, of
She
course.
just mean.
Gosh, thanks, Chester.
Yeah, nothing but love.
I hate you, but it's with love,
It
man.
is with love, man. It is. Oh goodness. We're looking at Melissa's now. I like it, Melissa. It's cool.
Well,
I'm wonder-
thank you.
I'm wondering what the action's going to be. I think I know, but I'm not going to spoil it.
Okay, I won't spoil it either. Let's all see.
Yeah. That's cool. She looks so serious.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think I'm starting to get a little better at getting nailing emotions. I really need to draw more often, but it is kind of exciting seeing my artwork. I'm glad my art grow, but I'm glad I'm at least staying up proportionally with everyone else who's doing so well this week. That's comforting. As long as
Hey,
everybody should,
DeWolf
right?
dropped in. Hey, DeWolf, haven't seen you in a while, dude. Yeah, no, you're right. There's a killer lineup in here today, dude. Some really good stuff, man.
My therapist said the same thing about emotions, but I don't think he was talking about drawings.
Oh. Fair enough. Is therapist still a thing in America? Is that still a thing?
If anything, it's
Oh yeah.
more a thing. Like they've overhauled the therapists.
Well, here's the thing. Why instead of going and spending a huge amount of money on a therapist, why don't you just, I don't know, get a friend?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Go to the gym and lift
Cheaper.
There's
weights.
online therapy now.
Holy dude. It's
Yeah,
way
online
Therapist
therapy
can be
with
your
not real
friend.
therapists. It's just somebody to talk to.
It's weird, dude. Just
Yeah.
go get a friend. Go out into the sun.
It's for people who have social anxiety and all that other made up stuff because they've locked themselves away.
Yeah, I know. It's
Although
all-
I do have to put in my 2 cents that there are people who genuinely need counseling because there's some stuff that people cannot handle.
like
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like going through
Like,
trauma and stuff, People need to
Yeah,
process
like
that.
No,
like
go
for
ahead.
example, my sister almost died in a fire, so she had to go to a counselor. I mean, half of my family almost died in a fire, so it messed
Wow.
us up for a while.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
fire
Witnessing a
does suck, dude.
suicide.
Yeah. No, I understand all that. And then, if we're going to get serious, well, then, if you actually need to talk to someone, go talk to someone. But at least, please go to a professional, an actual professional, a real
Yeah,
one.
like there's a lot of pseudo counseling, and it's like,
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of BetterHelp? Because I keep getting ads for that. It's like
That's-
online counseling.
yeah.
I don't know what to think of it.
That's what I was talking about, where you can just like phone up a rando and they don't even have to have like any kind of degree. It's just some random person who they connect with you to talk.
That's it's nonsense.
I got my therapy from Miss Cleo.
Oh, dude, Miss Cleo, spot on. A good 0.000099% of the time.
At only $40 a minute, what a deal!
Mm-hmm. Miss Cleo. Yeah, that's right.
Well, that
yeah, you're right,
probably
DeWolf.
cheap therapy.
And DeWolf had a crazy
that's almost
year.
better than.
It's like fortune telling,
Almost
and they
better than
charge
overseas.
$12,000 for one sitting.
Oh, the Japanese are absolutely obsessed with fortune tellers, dude. You can actually
Yeah, but
go to
they're-
like the malls,
Hagen
the
is,
department stores, and there's always 2 or 3 of them sitting there in the center.
Are they reading
Hagen-
like tarot or are they reading like I Ching?
They have you gotta love it. No, I Ching, I've seen that too. Or I Ching. But no, this is what they do. Being Japanese and how we all know they are, they have digitified palm reading.
What?
It's technical now. It's all technology now. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a picture of your hand.
You put it in this
And
thing
read
and
it.
it literally scans your hand and all this kind of information comes up and it's funny.
It's just the government stealing their palms so they can get into all this hidden stuff.
Mm.
And
Is the thumbprint we needed?
Biometric data harvesting.
Oh my goodness.
exactly.
It takes some of the charm and the personalness out of it, though, doesn't it?
That's true, DeWolf. Yeah. What was that said again?
I mean, I feel like that takes some of the charm and personalness out of it. Like,
Oh
okay,
yeah, the Japanese
up
are
yourself.
really good at that. They're really good at that. Yeah.
They're gonna make some really good robots, though.
Oh my God. Yeah. You know the funny thing with robotic technology, the Japanese are in no way leading the way on it. They're not. It's the Americans, oddly enough.
Yeah, Boston is.
Boston
and
Dynamics.
I want to go over and scream at them like, "What are you doing? Why did you make that robot do parkour? Can you do parkour? If the answer is no, why are you building a robot that is more skilled than you are? That is a crazy thing to do."
So people give them
CPU
more
processor,
money.
learning
Yeah.
computer.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you also got a lot of stuff going on down in Texas, dude. I mean, Boston Dynamics takes a lot of the globe, but Texas is doing a lot with robotics.
Well, I will tell you the last place I worked on, we did a lot of automation in factories, and they were mocking up an automaker's factory in the U.S. and it was almost all robots.
Yeah,
top to bottom.
Yeah,
so your cars. There's like no, there. I mean, there's some assembly and portions of the line, but most of the manufacturing is done by robots of those cars.
Yeah, no, they are. And that's what the Japanese do. They do that kind of robotics, right? If we're talking about things that are more going to be humanoid that we'll talk to and things like that, the Americans.
Better.
What do you say, Johan? Go ahead, Johan.
Japanese made the robot. The Japanese make the robot looks better.
Oh, they will. That's really with their skill. The Japanese don't really invent anything. They just make it smaller and better and work cleaner.
Well, that's what. No, well, I mean, or in their case, they'll make it sexier. You know?
They'll do that. Yeah, they will.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cute and sexy robots.
Give them 2 seconds. Yeah.
You know that Terminator and Doraemon has the same premise. Don't you think?
Well, say it again. You're a little bit
Doraemon.
Do you know about Doraemon?
Doraemon. Doraemon. Yeah, they would do
Doraemon?
That. Yeah. Doraemon. Yeah. Doraemon's a little cake. It's a little Japanese cake.
The fascinating thing is Doraemon and Terminator have the same premise, similar premise.
It is. Doraemon is a cat from the robot cat from the future, and one of the main characters, Nobita, his ancestor, his grandchild, I think, wants to send the cat back in time because he feels, which is weird because it literally would be his own ending, but he feels that his grandpa married the wrong woman because his wife is horrible. And he wants the rabbit to go back in time and help him hook up with the better girl, which, like I said, is very weird because if that happens, then the boy who's sending it back will never exist. But that's the premise of Doraemon.
Maybe he'll just end up with freckles.
That's heavy, Doc.
That's a big question.
I mean, technically, Chester, if you want to get into that kind of stuff, that time has already written itself. So time has already written that he's already gone back and done that. So technically, he would be safe.
So you're meaning it cannot be changed. No, you're one of
exactly.
Them,
so time, yeah,
right?
Yeah, because time is, it would have already written itself that that's the future that would happen.
Then he should stay with the first person who might have been. Wait a minute.
No, Andrew exposed himself. Andrew's exposed himself. He's a Hawken Knight. All right, fine. Okay. What about Marvel Disney using an AI art animation to be the introduction to the new Secret Invasion?
I heard about that.
I saw that.
I heard about that. Well, I don't watch anything Marvel at all, but I was at least able to hear about it, so that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's so cheap. It's just saving money.
Right?
Well, it's coming, dude. I know you guys want to talk about it, but it's coming, dude.
Well, if it's going to save money, they're going to use it.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, the thing is that if you use that,
Jeff,
what?
No, he was going to say something inappropriate. The internet shut him down. Got him.
The AI's got him.
They got him. Okay. Well, that's interesting, Jim. Jiminy, I never pay attention to that, but Jiminy says Chester's only 17 subscribers from hitting 1,000 subs. Help get the guy monetized by subscribing to his YouTube channel. It's free. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. That's nice promotion. You know I'm not going to monetize the channel, though, right?
Yeah. So. And then you save all that money to take me out to Japan.
Is that okay? We want to monetize so we can bring everyone here to Japan.
That
So,
one.
Yeah, field
yeah,
trip.
so you guys can all sit on the floor and get broken, achy knees and eat raw fish. Yeah, you guys are really excited about that, I'm sure.
You know what? I'd be
They're
down for
gonna
the
be
experience.
going
Why not?
around the island.
Yeah.
Let's see. My
Don't
yacht
tempt
has
me with a good
1,
time.
2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 8 berths. You don't get my bed, by the way. So there's 8 berths, and they're all there's a couple of Pullmans in there. There's a captain's berth or what have you. So you get 8 spots. You can fight over it. We'll do Thunderdome. It'd be great.
Does it
Actually,
have
I
a functioning submarine?
You live on a
No,
boat?
no, I don't live on a boat. I have a small sailboat.
yeah, Chester is not a billionaire. He doesn't have a submarine.
I don't have a submarine.
He lives in a sex castle.
Yes, they're very excited about my small little boat. So
Whoa.
And the sex mountain, but that's not important now.
I told you it's fertility.
Actually, Chester, what part of Japan do you live in again? Like what area?
I live down in Kyushu.
Okay.
Where's that?
Because I'm thinking about I'm currently in the works. Like it's like a I don't know if it's actually going to happen or not, but I'm working on it. That I might try to go to Japan again in September of 2025.
Oh,
so.
cool. Well, let me know.
Nice.
If you're down this way,
Ugh.
we'll definitely take you out, get some go to izakaya or something.
Heck yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
absolutely.
awesome.
It looks like Emily's trying to talk, but I'm not hearing anything from her.
What? No, I'm not saying anything.
Oh, but your thing's blinking. I'm sorry. What was that?
Probably the weird flashing thing. Okay, let me.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't know why you're.
never-
It's like it's as if it's hearing noise. It's acting like it's hearing noise. Maybe
Maybe you
your
need to turn the
connection
sound
or
down
your
a little
mic is
bit.
not plugged
I'm
in all the
picking
way.
up the sound of you guys talking going through my computer.
Maybe. Yeah.
There's
Maybe.
no background sound where I am. Nothing.
Maybe it is an echo. Luckily we're not hearing it though. Alan, you said something.
Oh, just the old Japanese song about
I can't hear anybody at all.
isekai. When the love hits your eye, like a big sushi, like you're eating sushi in
The
isekai.
Big
love
sushi
hits
pie.
your
Yeah.
eye.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
isekai.
I was just in Japan for my honeymoon, like at the start of May. I have to say, I was afraid that that country would not live up to my expectations because I had such high expectations from like watching anime my whole life, but it exceeded them by far.
Where you
Oh,
went?
it's
Where
awesome.
did
Such
you
an
go to
amazing country.
Kabukicho? Where'd you go?
I went to Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto.
Oh well. You didn't find it incessantly boring?
No. I thought it was like utopia on Earth.
Well,
it was better than the animes made it out to be.
Well, the
Those
Japanese
people just have the world figured out.
they do. The Japanese know how to run society. That is a good, fair statement. That
Except
is
they
fair
don't know how to run themselves.
No, they have a huge
They
social
run
problem.
society and then they kill themselves.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
I've heard that their schools keep closing down because they don't have enough new students. Is that?
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
the
sure,
Japanese
like-
birth rate is
Yep.
dangerously low. They're actually going to run themselves extinct.
Let's
I'm here to
see.
help.
You should. I've been here living. Well, I visited longer, but I've been living in Japan 20 years. And in that, just in this village, I have seen I've seen 3 elementary schools shut down because they don't have enough students, and they keep compiling it, right? And now there's only 1 elementary school and 1 junior high school. And they've been talking about shutting down the junior high school, which would be a shame because this village I live in, there's an island nearby, and that island is connected to this village. And that island, there was a big old war, a long time ago, up in Honshu near Kyoto, west of Kyoto, and it was 2 royal family type of fighting. And one of those families escaped because they lost, and they came down in this area and they lived in this area and they became pirates, oddly enough. But anyway, the people in this village and that island are from those people. They're not really local. They've only been here a few centuries, right? And
Is that your island?
no, it could be. It's still up for sale. But anyway, but that's those people, and I don't know. Let me not make a statement about hillbillies, but they have a kind of higher IQ, and the junior high school here pumps out the smartest kids in the region. So
Nice.
they're really they're concerned because there's hardly any children here being made anymore.
They can fix that.
You could fix it. You could fix it. But no
Is
one
that also
seems.
because isn't the marriage rate also declining? Less
Oh,
people are getting married.
ridiculously so. Yeah, and that's the point he's making. Japan
That's
gets
around the world,
everything.
though.
It is, yeah, but it's extreme here. But when it comes to running government, society, and all those kind of things, the Japanese kill it. They kill it, plain and simple. But they have a huge social problem, dude. Yeah.
Families need to be a little less efficient and a little more real.
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, the answer is not going to be a happy one for most people, but Japan has the largest percentage of virgins in the world. Seriously. Well, here's the problem. If we want to get to the simple root of it, and I know people aren't going to like it, giving women jobs.
Dude.
Yeah. But that's what did it, though, Eric. At least here.
No, that's what did in the United States as well.
Yeah, it's just what did it.
Oh.
Well, it just is. It's not like women shouldn't have jobs. The argument is 100%. Of course they should. Hey, we can have the conversation all you want, and I would agree with everything anyone would say. But the reality is, giving women jobs, more importantly, prioritizing women over men, is what did it. It's what did it. Because the girls, the young girls, they have in Japan, you don't need to make a lot of money to live very happily, right? So these girls, they have money. They don't need no men. The government takes care of them. Their jobs take care of them, and they spend their whole days going out with when they have free time with their girlfriends, going to get some parfait or some other stupid little cake thing, taking taking a line picture and putting it online or Instagram, and then throwing it away because they don't want to get fat. That's what they do. That's what the girls do here.
Well, the funny
Parfaits are delicious.
How decadent.
Yeah.
The ironic part about it as well is, like, most women don't want to work. They would prefer if somebody if they didn't have to work, but they're kind of forced to now because of the way that,
in a way,
it's
the system has done it. And the thing is, if you have the conversation and say, well, don't women have a right to work? Yep, absolutely. Isn't it good that women can go and have any opportunity they want? Absolutely, 100%. But it unfortunately, it falls into one of those things that just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. And that's all the data we're getting is coming up to that. And it's a weird thing. Like I said, I am in no way disagreeing with all the thoughts in all the ladies' heads here. You are right, but the reality is the reality. And
I'm kind of concerned about I'm kind of concerned that I don't know about Japanese society, but in America, it's like having children is almost something to be embarrassed about.
Oh, it is.
It's like so.
You're right.
It's not just that women are allowed. It's like
no,
what?
You're right. No, you're right. 100% right.
They're trying to discourage it.
Yeah. How dare you have a child? Ew, it's disgusting. Yeah, and it is one of the.
A lot of my
most
friends
wonderful
actually
things
say
one
that.
could do.
Like
Really?
they actually use the word disgusting. Like they're
Yeah, they do.
disgusted by the idea of having children.
Yeah. Now the Japanese haven't gone there, but what I hear from the girls more often than not, because I ask these questions, I'm not afraid of anything, right? So I'll ask them directly, why aren't you married, right? Why, why are you 30 something and still single? What, was it a choice? I mean, what's the reason? And the most common answer I get from the girls over here, I don't know if it's the truth or not. I just know it's what they tell me, is I don't want to be like my mother. And I'm like,
Well, I think a lot of the issue with Japanese men too is a lot of Japanese men are betas, and women just aren't attracted to that, which is why when foreigners come around, they get that what's called gaijin fever.
Yep.
Because they're so different than Japanese men.
Yeah,
Who's got gaijin fever? I got gaijin fever.
He's right,
Not
though.
enough KUs.
He's right. I mean, when I was young and therefore in my most fitness, therefore the most healthy, therefore the most attractive, I didn't have trouble getting a girlfriend, but it's not like I had girls clamoring after me. You know, I had to put effort in, at work, just like every other dude. But coming over here to Asia, dude, if I was a lecher, and I've seen lechers, my God, it's just it's everywhere. It's
Well,
everywhere.
the
Target
ironic
rich
part about
environment.
that. The
My
ironic
God,
part
dude.
about that, though, is that it's created a culture in Japan called the Gaijin Hunters. Have you heard of the Gaijin Hunters, Chester?
Yes, I've met them. Yeah, many of
Yeah,
them.
like
Thank
it's
you.
they've girls have literally turned it into a job in Japan to be a Gaijin hunter, where they literally just
Yeah.
they find foreign men because they say foreign men are easy because they'll go out with any Japanese girl because they think they're cute, and then they pay all this money to them, and then they just leave.
Yeah, no, I know.
What am I doing here?
What about the?
You're punky.
Yeah, but he's
What
talking
about
about them
the?
taking advantage of you, dude, is what he's talking
Oh,
about.
oh.
We don't want that.
No, but there's
What
plenty
about
of girls
the?
that won't do that though. But yeah, no, it's a real problem, dude. And you're right. It's because the men here are rather beta, and it's sad because the older generation of men are tough bastards, dude.
Right?
They're
Yeah.
men. They're like my uncles, my grandpa. They're men, right? But the young
Men.
generation, my God, I see how many of them I see putting on, nail polish and lipstick, and I'm like,
Man in
what the
tight.
hell are you doing, dude?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
They all
And-
want
I
to
mean, that's
look like
why
those K-pop guys.
they do. You do. You do. Yeah.
What about the?
That's
what
what
about the men? Excuse me. What about the men at going across seas uh to like Asian countries to find a wife and
Yep.
moving out of the West so he can find a wife in
Oh
like
yeah.
Asian countries.
Easily. I mean, here in Japan's got a little bit tough because going from Japan to another country would be a downgrade. But China, dude, because you got to keep in mind here in Japan, they don't have problems marrying in the 30s and starting a family in that period. It is a bit too late, but I mean, but they'll do it, right? But in China, if you're a girl who's 25, maybe 27, you're older than that, they won't marry you. You are an old woman, you're an old maid, and they will not marry you. So China I mean, China has a problem because there's too many men to women. So you think the men would be marrying whatever they could get, but they're not. And there's a huge number of single women over the age of 20, 27, and they'll never marry because the Chinese men will not marry them. And they're crazy strict about it too, really crazy strict, because the family won't let them marry, right? So
As Spicoli once said, those guys are fags.
yeah, exactly. Spagoli, one of the only things Sean Penn did I actually liked. Anyway,
I hate Sean Penn.
yeah, I know we all do. Yeah, I kind of wish that in Bad Boys he didn't make it out of the prison scene. I kind of wish.
That is the best Bad Boys movie.
It is, dude. It is. Anyway, I'm going to get some more coffee. Jeff, you're in charge. Jeff.
Okay.
Okay. Jeff's in charge.
Okay.
Go, Jeff.
I can't really do anything, so being in charge is kind of pointless. But okay.
Want to
So-
encourage
Maybe you
everybody
should
to
ask our
start?
guest some questions.
Well, my
Yes.
system just crashed.
So,
Yo,
what's your favorite color?
I guess I like green. Green's pretty cool.
Okay. And
Cool.
what's the
That's my favorite color.
what's the airspeed
Nice.
velocity of an unladen swallow?
African or
You gotta
European?
watch. You gotta watch that Monty
Andrew
Python
with
movie.
the fucking
I
answer.
don't remember
Oh,
that
yeah.
at all. I like
You'd be
I like
right
the
in the
life,
freaking
life of Brian a lot more.
yeah. Let's see what's some good ones for that. What have the Romans ever done for us?
Yeah.
Toilets.
Pizza.
Peace.
A road system.
Sanitation, viticulture.
Well, we gotta give him
Uh,
sanitation.
The mafia, which does not exist.
Christianity.
Well, it was interesting that Chester was talking about, how the the Jews would in the Bible would sort of start following other gods. I actually was watching or was listening to a YouTube video on the way into work one day talking about the gods of Baal and Molech, and one of the reasons why that one of the reasons why that those religions aren't practiced to this very day is because the Romans put an end to it.
They got the Punics. They killed Carthage.
Yeah. Well, after they were sick and tired of dealing with Carthage, they went in there and just wiped everything clean. And that's the reason why they're still not around no more.
They were trying to help.
Of course, Chester will come up with an alternate, but I'll just say it was an Egyptologist that confirmed it.
There you go.
With
Said,
Rome.
hey,
So
don't come
the
around here no
pages
more.
that you do
What was that
on
again?
this, are they? Oh, I was just the pages you draw. I noticed it looks like. Do you draw your pages digitally, or are they paper and pen, or?
I draw them all traditionally, and then I do the shading. I do the shading digitally, but I try to make it look like screen tone.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But yeah, I do the lines just ink. I used to do it with brush in the early volumes, but I switched to micro pens just so I could get like way finer lines.
Yeah, that is. Trying to get a really fine line digitally can be, kind of a headache. So that's cool.
Yeah, like I could color digitally, but I don't have a one of those drawing tablets or anything, so I still do traditional line work.
Oh yeah, that makes a big difference for sure.
Those are pretty cool. I've got one of those, but still. So, do you ever do you keep all of your original pages, or do you sometimes put them as like backing rewards for like Kickstarters or something?
Or sorry to interrupt, but yeah, there are rewards on the Kickstarter right now. I've sold a bunch of pages in the past at Comic-Cons or on old Kickstarters and Indiegogos. So yeah, that I guess is an advantage I have drawing traditionally still is I have stuff I could sell later.
It does exist in a sense. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, I like it.
I like digital for commercial work like that, but like traditional is where to go when you're like an independent artist. I lose out on a lot of money for not having original work, or not original, but not having traditional work. I lose out on a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could sell those original pieces for a lot.
I basically just use digital for expediency because
Sure.
I mean,
500 pages.
Yeah. I mean, because I technically draw faster when I do it traditionally, but the convenience of being able to do it digitally and just saving space and having it all in one area is much more convenient.
Put together.
Yeah, it's definitely convenient.
Are there any famous furries in Celtic lore?
In my comic, actually, there are pukas. They are shapeshifters who turn into animals. So there's these bunny girls who are part of the bad guy cult, and they shift into actual bunny girls.
There's Viking or Celtic or both.
Puca, puka. It's
Are the
just
pukas
from
like
that region in
traditionally
general.
folklore? Are they traditionally evil, or like you just decide to make them part of an evil group?
I don't remember if they're evil or not, but like fairies generally are pretty like
mischievous.
I'd call them evil. Some would say mischievous, but they did a lot of messed up stuff.
At the very
That
least,
Skullgirl, like that
right.
Skullgirl, the Skullgirl in the comic Dana, she always says, she tells people, I have part fairy blood. Because she's in this village called Banshee Vale that lives in a cave. They're kind of inspired by the Tuatha De Danann. There are these people who used to rule Ireland, and then when the Gaels invaded, they lost the war and they had to go underground. So there are these people who live in a cave underground.
And as we all know, any woman named Gail can be nasty.
Actually, that's true. I had a aunt named Gail, and that is a terrible woman.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh man.
The
Oh,
puka,
Chester's back.
I am
I
back.
tried really hard to keep it together, man. It was they were coming at me
I know.
like from all sides. You know, it's just very difficult.
Well, I'm
We were
glad you
telling him how
survived.
bad
We
his
went
book
on
is.
strike.
Take over now.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Yeah,
Did you
handing
die?
I'm handing off the baton.
Yeah, the puka are shape-shifting tricksters of the Celtic lore.
They were in the movie Harvey, right? That's what Rabbit was.
Was he?
Oh my
Was he a
gosh.
puka?
Bringing back,
I
like,
didn't know that.
same memory in the back of my
Mhm.
brain. Oh my god. Is that like a play? I feel like that's a play I had to read as a kid.
Yeah, it was a play, and then it was a movie with Jimmy Stewart. And I don't
Jimmy
know if they ever made a
Stewart,
remake.
awesome.
It's a really good
Whoa.
play too.
It's a good
From
movie.
from like the 50s.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Jimmy Stewart's great. Actor.
Harvey.
Jimmy Stewart.
Oh yeah.
He was in the Hitchcock movies, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rear Window?
I think that's
Vertigo.
where
Yeah,
I
Rear
saw him
Window.
mostly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh man, that's such a good one.
North by Northwest.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah. He's a good actor.
Yeah, I love Jimmy
Yeah, so
Stewart.
I don't know if the pukas are evil, but they are in this comic at least. Or
That's
at least
fine.
those two bunny girl pukas.
It depends on the puka. But they are tricksters. They're troublemakers, right? A lot
I'll
of
be back.
the Fae aren't directly evil. They're troublesome, right? They're fickle or capricious. We don't really get this kind of black and white good and evil thing is rather new, right? Through most of human history, it's not so specific like that, right?
Yeah.
No, nature isn't. Why is there anything else?
That's true. It's true.
That's
Although,
how
according to the
Because we are not the beasts. We are the blessed race.
Are we?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
We're
you
sure
should tell
not.
that to
according
Corn
to
Pop.
the
Corn Pop's a bad dude.
He was a bad dude.
Corn Pop.
Corn Pop is a hero.
Well, the next time you see a moron who tries to shoot his gun and it doesn't go off and he looks down the barrel to see why, you tell me that then. Okay.
What?
I didn't know
Wait,
that.
what?
About Corn Pop?
No,
I think I
talk
missed the
about
memo.
moronic humans.
Oh.
Well, that doesn't mean we're not moronic.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Dick Cheney.
Oh, well, that too. Yeah, that's
He
true.
just got away with shooting someone, and then the guy he shot apologized to him. That's crazy.
No, that's power, buddy.
That's power, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that is power.
Yeah.
Just for not for nothing, but my favorite Jimmy Stewart movie is Winchester 73.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I like that one. Of course, he's made, I don't know what, 300 movies. I don't know, but ridiculous number
Probably.
of them. Yeah, but Winchester 73 is really cool, dude.
Nice. I'm
gotta
guessing
check
that
it
wasn't
out.
one of his westerns.
It is, but the Winchester 73 is one of the greatest rifles ever made. It's a legendary rifle.
Oh yes, it is. It's like,
yeah.
yeah, it really is.
And they decided to make a movie of it with Jimmy Stewart shooting coins out of the air.
That's a good way to sell the gun.
It is.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's a good advertisement.
Well, you could still get them for collectors, but also they have Winchester has a modern version of it. It's slick looking. Matter of fact, I do believe our boy Chris Pratt is carrying one of them in one of those horrible Jurassic World movies.
Because they look good, but that's okay too.
Well, you know the gun
I
with the
bet they make
liver action stuff. What do you go ahead?
They make coins with holes in them, so you can throw them up in the air and shoot them and go, "Wow, what an accurate gun!" No, it's fine. I just
No,
had
those
a fine
are-
marksman I am. What a fine marksman I am.
Those are Asians. Asians do that. Their coins are hold. You don't know, but
Oh,
you know
yeah,
you also
sure.
got like the Henry, and that was a really good one too, and the Springfield, of course, Springfield lines and stuff like that. Yeah, I've certainly watched documentaries and watched films on how to make guns, but you know where most of my gun knowledge comes from? I know you're going to be shocked.
Hickok 45.
Did
Damn right.
Jeff.
Damn right. Hickok
What?
45.
Did I really
man-
get it?
Hickok
Yeah.
45.
Heck
No,
yeah, boy.
That man is a wealth of knowledge.
And a
Yeah,
giant.
Hickok's awesome.
There,
And he's a badass shot too. Don't mess with that man.
mm-mm. I try
Like
not
8
to
foot or something
upset
like that.
people generally.
He seems like a real nice, chill
Look
guy.
at that
Actually.
one.
Has everyone here seen Hickok 45?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Heck yeah.
He's great,
he's
man.
from my state.
Oh, is he?
Is he really?
I mean, just a nice human.
I know he's just his videos are so charming, and anytime I'm looking at a gun, the first person I look up is Hickok.
Yep.
Is just like, did Hickok shoot this? And then he does, and he's like, this gun is nice. I'm like, okay, well, I guess the gun is nice.
True, and he knows what he's talking about.
There you go.
Yeah. No, he's great. Hickok's great. That's the wonder of the internet, particularly YouTube, man. What an encyclopedia, man. It's awesome.
It is nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Whatever you need to know about.
And
I
especially
mean, maybe verify a couple sources. That's okay too.
that's true. But the thing is, most of the people on YouTube are kind of like Mr. Hickok. I don't know if that's his real name. But they're like him. They're just nice people sharing information. You know, most of them are. So you can kind of go find anything you want to learn, and some nice person is, sharing their knowledge with you. It's great, man.
I agree.
It's amazing. Even really specific stuff. You're like, okay, I need to find out about this part on this model of this car.
Yep.
Click,
can, though.
click, click, click.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. Like,
There
oh
it
my
is.
gosh.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. It is awesome. 5-0 Goes West was Jimmy Stewart's best movie, says Sheldon. I stand corrected.
I didn't even know he was in that.
Is he the sheriff? I think he's the sheriff.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah. Yeah.
No, easy guy. Yep.
That is cool.
Oh
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I love to watch those kind of things. I love to watch a master, whatever it is, doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that
Absolutely.
is awesome. My wife looks at me and she's bored to death on pretty much anything I want to watch. But but then again, she likes cat videos.
Ah. Kitty cat.
So the bar is low.
Yeah, kittens, puppies, and babies. Blech.
She
That's
watches
what
Dr. Pimple Popper too.
That's gross.
I know, dude. It's horrible. It's so
That's
cliche-
what
so
inspired
cliche.
the cat comics that I draw is just because when I worked in an office, someone would play a cat video and then someone would go watch it, and then 2 hours later, the whole office is crowded around this stupid cat video.
Yeah,
And
I
like
know.
people worship these things still, and it's like the Egyptians worship them as gods. It's like the toxoplasmosis.
Yeah, it is.
Play the piano.
Although she did show me a puppy video yesterday that was ultra cute.
Well, puppies are fun.
Yeah,
I don't mind puppies.
yeah,
They're good people.
they are. Yeah, I got a puppy over here. But yeah, no, some of them are super cute. That's for sure. Although she was kind of just going through her thing and showing some video. There was one that was super cute that made me laugh though. It had this guy, and he was dressed like a ninja, and he had like I guess a ninjato is what we would call it, and a big giant apple, and he did like an edit that made look like he didn't move, but the apple cut, right? And then right after it had this black dude standing next to his wife, and he just did, and it had the sound effect too. He unzipped his pants and zipped it back up real quick, and they edited to like 10 kids. It was great. It was funny. It was funny, dude.
Neil's still there?
Yeah, no,
Oh.
he was still there. Yeah, no. But it
on.
was cute. It was super cute. Man.
Still there.
Yeah, that was dark. That was pretty dark, dude. Yeah, it was pretty dark. I like, Eric, that you put an actual woman's body on her.
What would it have been?
Well, I'm just saying that's an actual woman's body. It's her abdomen is not tucked into her spine. She's an actual female form. It's nice.
A human.
Yeah.
She can breathe.
Well, I mean,
Matches
I
the one in my
understand.
trunk.
Okay. All right, there we go. There we go. See, Jiminy, the dreams of 1,000 just went away.
What a beautiful drawing.
It is beautiful, dude. Yeah. But we these days, or at any point in artistic history, there's always a form that is the kind of the fashion, the fad, the standard of the time. And recently we've kind of had this battle between Tess Holiday and this ultra jacked, overly muscled female and there's no way that's comfortable. There's no way you can sustain that. There's no way that's good for your body, right?
Right. That is sad.
I mean, and I'm talking about the men too, not just the ladies.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Should be, healthy levels of fit, not oh lord.
Yeah, no, I mean they
Always up
they stack these muscles on top of each other, and the amount of hormones and drugs they must be pumping into themselves. But then again, we
Oh
see,
yeah,
they can't make it to 50.
Yeah, there's actual impossibilities. Like, remember the whole like Liver King thing, and like he was just like, oh, I just eat liver and my body looks like this, and then you find out that he's taking steroids, and everybody's like, yeah, of course it's an impossibility to get your body to be that shape,
Yeah, no,
and be like and not be using steroids, because a natural human body can't get to that point.
Everyone wants to look like a Dorito.
A Dorito.
What?
They want that Dorito body.
Triangle?
Yeah,
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It would be so much better to just have some Doritos, though. They're pretty good.
I do like me some Doritos occasionally. Yeah, that's true. But I'm trying
That's
to
a
think of the
different kind
guy.
of Dorito bottle.
Being a Dorito.
Who was that guy? Jeff, Eric, when we were kids.
Hulk Hogan.
No. I'm talking about an old time guy. He was a bodybuilder, no steroids.
Jack LaLanne.
Yeah, no, him too. But I was thinking about the other guy. But Jack Lane's a good thing. Weissmiller is another good example. But I'm talking about that guy. The one that was had the comic book ads all the time. I don't even think it was alive, and they were
Something Atlas.
Atlas.
Yeah. Well, the thing with that dude, is if you go back and look at those guys, that's what you can do naturally, and those guys are super fit and they were strong too. But then you had the whole Schwarzenegger and Ferrigno era, and the steroids was just flowing, and it hasn't stopped. Now they've added.
There's like a
Yeah.
there's like a whole history about like traditional bodybuilders.
Yeah.
Like men and women. And I mean the women still look like women, but when they can lift things.
Yeah.
Like they're just really strong.
Yep.
But they don't have like that like emaciated like cut look.
No.
That everybody's going for now.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Right.
No. But today it's gotten worse. At least in Arnold's day, it was just the steroids. Now it's hormones too. I mean, they're pumping themselves with hormones, and like I said, in pro wrestling is a good example, and ultimately it's kind of Vince's fault. Well, I don't know. He played it. He has a hand in it though. But I mean, how many of those wrestlers don't make it to 50? I mean, you would be shocked how many pro wrestlers have died. There's so many of them, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
It's like
Well, it's kind of like football. Like football is so popular here in America, but there's so much evidence that shows that it can really mess up your brain in your old age due to repeated head trauma.
Sure.
Which
Yeah,
is
like Junior Seau.
if you're a Cowboys fan, you're already retarded.
Yeah,
that's true. That's
which
true.
is really funny because then you have a sport like hockey, but there's very few hockey players that take that kind of damage.
Yeah,
Aren't they always getting into fights?
Yeah, it's different though, and they're hitting each other bare-fisted. They can't put power behind it, dude. But you got to keep this in mind. There's a difference though, because with football, the average lifespan of a football player is 3 years, right? And these pro wrestlers and these, those guys in that, it's not, it's physical. They have to be very athletic, and there's a lot, and they get injury, but it's not actually damaging. So they can have careers reaching into their 40s and 50s, right? Where the average football player just that does not happen, right? So it's a much longer period of just constant steroids and hormones, right? And it just tears the body apart, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Brett Favre, that he's a rarity, right? Those guys, Tom Brady,
that in more way than one.
Yeah, well, I mean, an amazing quarterback, but I mean, he played until he was what, 42 or something like that. That's crazy.
The defensive linemen that have it short, right?
Oh yeah. It's just so much damage their knees can't take it.
Yeah, we shouldn't. Seem like there should be sports where people regularly have permanent debilitating injuries. It just doesn't seem like
it's their choice, though.
It is.
Yeah, it's a job, but they have fun. Well,
That's
they
why
used
they
to have
get
fun.
paid
anyways.
the big bucks.
Yeah, but you're right. I mean, I played football from the age of 6 until the age of 18. And I never went to college. I didn't play in college, or certainly not nowhere near to be able to play pro. But just in that simple, little Pop Warner through to high school, my knees, especially my left one, are not good, dude. So that's just me. So imagine the guys who are getting to college at that, and that's a super high level, right? And then you get into pro, and wow, those guys, it's literally like getting hit by a truck. It's that level of velocity and force. Yeah.
I went to school as a kid to wreck himself in practice in high school. That's it for him.
Yeah.
Like,
I've seen that
yeah,
happen
screws
too.
in his, you were practicing football and you got messed up.
It's true.
Yep. Or all those guys who they're like projected to be pros, and then they get injured in college and they just got nothing.
Yeah, no, that happened to my father. My father was actually really good running back, and he actually had a scholarship to Bama, and was going to go. And then in his senior year, his final season, he broke his knee, and he lost it. And instead, he went and joined the Marines. I don't know how you might go from one to that, but whatever. But yeah, no, it happens all the time, dude.
I know a guy too. He scored 4 touchdowns in a single game, and he ended up just selling women's shoes.
Oh, who's that? Oh, Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy. Not Ted Bundy. Al Bundy.
Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy maybe too. Ted Bundy maybe too. Al Bundy. Yeah.
His cousin.
Yeah. Boy, you couldn't have Al today, huh? We need Al. That's what we need. We need Al. We need him desperate. But yeah. My goodness.
Play the
love
octopus
that.
in Finding Dory.
Yeah,
right?
Ed O'Neill.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ed O'Neill.
I love that that Alan immediately told a story, and we were just like, "All right, who's he referencing?" It's like obviously not telling a real story.
Yeah, well, we all know the Al Bundy. What do I want to call him Ted for? We all know the Al Bundy. I mean, Married with Children.
He was a lady killer. Am I right?
Oh, yeah, he was. Did he, or was he a guy? Was he the one that was killing boys or girls?
You're thinking of Dahmer.
Oh, Dahmer
Yeah.
was
Ted was
the gay one. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, Ted would kill women.
And then he ate him, right?
Was he a cannibal
I don't
too?
think-
No, I think it was Dahmer. Dahmer was
Yeah,
That was
no,
just
Dahmer.
Dahmer. I thought Ted Bundy would.
I don't know. That's another thing I don't get.
No,
I don't understand it. Why are you murdering people? What's the point?
Don't do
Bundy
that.
would
That's
Like
an
an
eternal
addiction.
them after they died.
Yeah, if only they had better help.
Well, I don't
Only
know,
that
but I
maybe-
mean, if you go to if you feel that you need to murder someone, you desperately need it. Well, why don't make it useful? Go kill a criminal or something.
Well, think
Politician.
about this. Like all those religions you were talking about 2,000 years ago, all these people who like killing, they could be
Oh.
priests and they'd be celebrated.
They
Now they
would,
don't have
yeah.
that outlet, so they got nothing to do.
That's fair. There was a lot of sacrifice back in them days, and it's true.
And there's
Mayans,
a reason we
man.
chose that.
Dude,
They
it's
just
all over
need
the
an
world, man.
outlet.
Well, no, it was all over the world. That's another thing. I don't get it. but it was all over the world, and they're like, it helps bring the rain and the fertility. It's like, did it ever work though?
Shit, talking about the Celts and the Yule log.
Well, you know,
came
that
from
one
them?
time.
Oh, the freaking Celts would take and capture prisoners and put them in these big wicker men they made and burn them alive.
Yeah, and that king for a day ritual where
I
they
saw
like
that
treat someone like a
documentary.
king and then they lynch him and sacrifice him.
Yep. Oh, this shit happened all
Throw
the
him
time,
in the
all over.
box.
Yeah, everywhere. Every culture was sacrificing people. The one that seems to irk people the most is the people that were, the Apollyon types, right? Where they were doing it to kids, and I'm like, okay, I guess that's worse, I suppose. How about
Kids are the future.
Yeah, but I mean, how about nobody? And the thing is funny with the Moloch and Apollyon and stuff like that. You do realize that they were guards representing not only fertility of the land, but fertility of the womb. They were literally fertility gods. So why are you killing babies for fertility?
Yeah, it
Where's
doesn't
the
make any sense.
logic here? I missed something.
Yeah, that's like what the Phoenicians were all about.
Oh yeah, no,
You
absolutely.
gotta
All of them, dude.
sacrifice some to get
Yeah,
more.
yeah, you
guess.
sacrifice your firstborn or whatever so that the rest are healthy. I don't know. Yeah, it's stupid. That's why I made them the bad guys in my comic.
Oh no, it's
Like,
good.
Maybe they had
they're
a.
so evil. Sacrifice
It's actually
kids.
funny because that's what like.
One thing I've
they
had
had
to
a
learn is like
late-term
evil
abortion
sometimes
laws.
is just inherently irrational.
Well,
Part
I
of the nature
guess
of evil.
no, it is inherently irrational, but they make a good point with these laws. In that regard, it depends on how the person. I mean, because in modern times, the fact that we can safely, have an abortion in instances that it really needs to happen, it's a good thing.
Well,
But
quote unquote.
well, you know what I
safe
mean. I
abortion.
mean, if the mother's going to die or some serious
Well,
situation,
but they've
right?
already disproven that too, because they say, well, we can stabilize a mother in like an hour, but an abortion takes multiple hours, so it'd actually be faster for us to stabilize a mother and save both of them than actually do the abortion.
So the technology's gotten to
Well,
the
that's
point that
great.
they can actually save the mom now. Oh well, then
Yeah,
screw
so
it.
now it's just an excuse.
Yeah, okay, then screw it then.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, and also the arguments are so specific, like extreme situations that don't happen very often. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, it's
Like
always.
there are
Yeah.
extreme medical cases.
I think they call that a straw man.
And yeah.
Yes.
We burn
Yeah.
them,
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. I mean, and what would make me happy if they just be honest about it. Just be honest about it. I mean, you're killing a human life. Just be honest about it.
Well, now they do
I
admit
don't like
that
when people
they're just
use
like, oh yeah,
like lingo, vague lingo, like it's a fetus, a clump of cells. Like just be on. Yeah, you're right. Like just be honest. It's a human child.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting
oh,
into
yeah,
my
we're gonna get in
Xbox
so
time.
much trouble with YouTube.
Yeah, but I mean,
Sorry,
it's,
Chester, you're never going to be monetized.
oh, that's okay. I really don't want to monetize. That's not the reason I do this show. And besides, if I made money, it would my wife would get involved. So better say
Chester,
no.
why are
Better
you
say
bringing
no.
this little Mexican guy from LA over here with this money? What are you doing?
Yeah, I know. No, seriously. Okay. You do not understand. My wife is a professional economist. I told you guys she worked on Wall Street. I wasn't joking. You don't want to get her in a money conversation because then she gets serious about it.
I was just playing. You were playing for real though.
Yeah, for real though. Yeah, but the good thing though.
Does she invest?
Yeah, go ahead.
Does she invest in properties and stuff?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Properties, precious metals, blue chips,
that's
all
the
kind of
thing.
stuff. Yeah. I don't even know. Don't even ask me. I just
Birch
give her
gold.
money. Actually, no, I shouldn't even say that. I don't give her anything. She just has it. I never see it. I have no clue. The only actual time I'm ever near money is with the Eikaiwa, because the other things it just goes into the bank, so I never see it. But with Eikaiwa here in Japan, running a personal business, as long as you keep it under $200,000 or so, $150,000, the rules here are very scant. So all I need to do is create this little thing. It's called a gesha. It's an envelope. It has the person's name on it, and then every month there's a charge, and then you put your ink on it, which is your stamp, right? Yeah, and that's it. That's all you got to do. So I get those back from all the students. They hand them in. There is money in those envelopes, but I never open it. I put it in my bag. I go home, and the next morning, mysteriously, they're gone. So
Is it the Buddhist gods taking them?
I think, or it could be a little short, black-haired Japanese lady. So my point is, I never see money.
Hands
I've forgotten what it feels like, to be honest with you.
But you're not starving, right?
Oh no, God no. And she gave me, and it has my name on it too. How nice! She gave me a gold card. Yay!
Ooh,
and I never
nice.
use it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I use it at the convenience store. Though.
Fancy.
Yeah, I just kind of bleep, and it's done. So, yep, that's my life.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, as long as nobody starves.
No.
I've been having so much fun with this drawing prompt. Just been.
Yeah.
I'm tend to draw the same things over and over again. I like what I like, and I'm very specific. But it's really fun branching out and trying to draw something.
Yeah, isn't it?
I did kind of cheat on her speckles. I used like a brush, but
it looks good though.
So, right?
Yeah, it looks good. I like the blouse.
Oh, using a
Thanks.
brush isn't cheating.
No, not these
It's
days.
totally
yeah.
legit.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
Sheldon says, "I'm going to pass out. I vote for Andrew." Okay.
All right.
Oh man, look at that! So sick.
You traitor.
Of course, Sheldon should have been in here. I don't know what it is about.
I miss Sheldon so much.
Yeah, he's funny actually. He's a really good artist too. I don't know what it was about today, but Polly Walnuts. They really enjoy your art, dude. I can tell.
Man, thanks guys. Yeah, all of you are killing it.
Yeah,
These
going
are,
through the
like,
topic
best
reference,
characters
I wanted to do a bunch of them.
Yeah, it is cool.
No,
Yeah.
fine. You haven't seen all of ours yet.
No, we haven't,
I'm glad-
Mr. Motion. That's true. But we will hear very, very, very shortly. Rabbit has been real quiet today.
Exactly.
Hi, Rabbit.
Oh, hey, sorry. I finished mine like over half an hour ago, so I've just been doing stuff.
I know. I've been looking at it. It's freaking awesome, dude.
I just did a sketch today. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
start.
Are you still mad at me?
Beautiful.
I wouldn't be here if I was.
Okay, good. That's good. Yeah, I was trying to make the gay flag joke, and I didn't realize that something bad had happened in Nottingham.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Chester's a dumbass.
Oh no.
That's true. That is true. Yeah. Yeah, no, that did suck, dude. But it keeps happening, man.
Mm. Oh, how long have we got till it finishes?
Well, I'm waiting for the
4
gazoo,
minutes.
actually. Yeah.
I thought we were finished ages ago.
No.
I was listening to music instead, you see, so I didn't realize when I was done. I was like, we must be 2 hours already, but it wasn't.
We're right on it, actually, and Jeff has misplaced his kazoo, I think.
You didn't ask
Yes, you
nicely.
get another one from Amazon.
Jeff, pretty please, would you, with sugar on top and all the extra spice that you like, a kazoo, please?
Oh
Give me a
man,
minute. Give me a minute to think about it.
Okay.
does kazoo mean it's finished?
Everyone stop what you're doing immediately.
Oh.
Okay. So that was our time. Thank you very much. Of course, Jeff is going to drop Stropel. It's a big one today, Jeff. And we'll take a look at that after. So please go ahead and vote. But we're going to take a look at the art now. So you can, we didn't show it, of course, but so you help you make your decision. Alan, you need to drop out and come back in. You're not displaying. But I'm going to go up here to the beginning, and I'm going to start with Andrew. No, I'm going to start with Amron because he. Oh, I see what you did, Amron. That's clever. Very clever. You're a clever
What?
boy. You changed your name to A, and dots, and therefore you
Huh?
now are precede Andrew.
What?
No, I think you're seeing things because it's still the same name.
Definitely Andrew
it says
first,
A,
and then Amy, then Armoron.
No, it says A ... comma S screen. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, and then Andrew is next with A. Oh, why is it dotting me? Everything's dotting.
Yeah.
So weird.
That's odd.
They changed something. Amy's fine. Amy's not dotted. Anyway, Eric's dotted.
Probably because her name
Maybe
is
it's just
only
the
3
boys.
characters long.
That's probably why, yeah. But that's all right. We're going to go here to Amron first because he is first. And you showed restraint today. You know, I'm proud of you.
It's not restraint. It's artist block. I don't know what to draw.
Is that what it is? But, the
Yeah.
good thing for this girl is she carries her pillows with her.
Mm-hmm.
It's convenient. So what's going to happen here is you need to come along with me, Paulie, and we're going to take a look at the art. And what you're going to do is critique them harshly. Okay, Paulie, you ready? Paulie, I've lost
Paulie.
Paulie Walnuts.
Where's the weeds?
I didn't know you were. I
Oh,
forgot my
Paulie.
name is Paulie on Discord. I gotcha. Yo.
Paulie Walnuts. You got to stay with me here. We got to look at the stuff. All right.
I'm not even gonna try to do a Jersey accent, but yeah. I'm looking at it on YouTube. I think I got a little delay.
Well, you can just go to the Discord and just look at it there.
Click to zoom in on them more. I don't.
No, just go to the Discord. And here on the Discord, you go to see live, which you're in, and then down below, you go to a little thing. It says "Turn on camera." Do that.
Turns on his camera.
No, you want
My
to
camera is
watch
on.
stream. You want to click watch stream.
Yeah,
Watch
click-
stream,
Each
yeah.
of us have a little icon. You click the watch stream, and it'll show our art.
Watch stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So AFLM.
That's,
I thought we were on
Armoron.
not Amron.
Oh no, Amron.
Amron.
Yeah, I'm wrong. Now Amron is
hold
doing
on.
okay. So Amron's got this girl. She's in is that a onesie? I don't know.
Yeah.
She got pearls. She's got kind of like a white leopard pattern. So anyway, what's this character's name?
Sealskin.
Yeah,
All right,
yes.
that's Rhiannon. She's a Selkie. She's got sealskin clothes, starfish earrings, pearls. She's the lead singer of the band. She's the druid's daughter, his youngest daughter. She doesn't really follow the traditional Selkie myth, but it's inspired by Selkies.
Sure.
In the Oi world, Selkies were so ancient Atlantean druids did genetic experiments to try to create super soldiers, and the Selkies are descended from that. So she has her dark mode where she gets her leopard spots, but usually she's just a baddie. So I'd say this looks pretty good. Her chest is bigger than general, but can't complain about that.
Never question the breast size, sir. Never.
Yeah, I mean it's a
Easy for
very
you guys
nice
to say. If you were a girl
composition.
having to carry that around, it wouldn't be so
Oh,
fun. Size would matter.
You have my compassion, dear, but not my sympathy.
I mean, yeah,
I'm
it
just
can't be
saying.
fun in real life,
No,
but
I
as
know,
a
I know, it's
drawing,
true.
she's pretty nice. I'm sure
Thanks.
she's living her life.
Be right
Yeah,
back.
I'd say that's really good.
It is amazing. Yes,
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. It's really, really
Did
good.
her hair good.
Great body form. Typical. I love the fingers. The face looks great. Yeah, it's a really good job, Amron, as usual. It's really nice. And if you guys like it, please vote for it in the straw poll. Absolutely. Okay, we're going to move on here. We're going next. We're going to AFLM, which is Andrew.
All right,
He did,
AFLM.
AFLM. He did something very different, but I'm digging it.
Yeah, me
Is it
too.
very different?
This is
Think
a
so?
bit more Pictish, but I'll take it.
Yeah, for sure. That's Adine. That's Rhiannon's older sister. They got different moms, so that's why they don't really look like each other. She's a hurling player. She's the hurling captain. And yeah, she's just kind of typical badass, tough Celtic girl from myth. In the third one, it's revealed that she has Willow the Wisp genes, so she could turn into like a fire elemental kind of thing.
Well, that's cool.
that's cool.
Yeah, you know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of Bronze Age Cammy.
Yeah, that's a good comparison for sure. I love Street Fighter, so that influence definitely rubbed off on me.
Yeah. And
She wears, or yeah, that like Volume 1, her hair's like that. She also has like long braids. Then she gets a dramatic character change haircut, and she gets like an Egyptian style bob. So this is Volume 1 era Adine. The paint particularly looks pretty good.
no, it
Old
looks
paint.
great. Yeah, it looks really good. Yeah, yeah. It's very, very nice. And I do appreciate the Schley. It's very nice. If you
Yeah,
guys
her
like what
hurling
Andrew,
stick.
yeah, no, it's very good. If you guys like what Andrew's done, please vote for him in the strong poll, dude. I like the feet. Like, you did a good job with the feet today.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's very nice. So let's continue down. We're going over here to Amy now. And Amy is master of cute, and she kind of pulled it back a little bit today. This is more anime-esque. I like it.
Still very cute.
Yeah.
Easy on the eyes.
Amy
It
never
is.
disappoints.
Yeah. They have glowing eyes that are yellow. Jaundice, maybe.
I think so.
Maybe they're looking
I
at
don't
fire.
really know.
I mean, they are Irish, so they probably do have jaundice.
That is true. That is true. It's a good point. Why does this character have the Hindi dot?
Well, in my research, I found that, well, it was one video I saw, and it was that the Druids studied for 20 years. What they were memorizing was the Rig Vedas and the Bhagavad Gita. So there's a lot of similarities between the Tuatha De Danann and some of the races described in that.
Yep.
So some of the characters are kind of influenced by that kind of art. Rhiannon too. There's some drawings I did of her where she's like wearing a dress and surrounded by pearls. And before I even knew who Saraswati was, this is like 10 years ago, Indian kids would like come up to me and say like, "Oh, is this Indian god? She looks Indian." So I didn't even know the Irish had a connection to Hindu stuff.
Yeah. Well,
they do.
They most certainly do, of course, because what we call India today was never a country. The British created India, right? It was just a bunch of little countries of similar culture and religion, and of course the Aryans had an incredible strong influence on them. And you got to keep in mind, Druid is a Romanized word, right? They would have called that. They would have called their teachers and wise men the Irian, the Aryans, the men of Erie, the mother Earth, right? And that's why you see countries all over the world like Iran and all those kind of places and city names are carrying the name of the Druid, because they actually traveled all over the world, dude. They were incredibly prolific. Not just because the thing people understand about Ireland is it was a religious training center. It wasn't a country, right? That's a more recent thing. So yes, they definitely have influence in that, and I think it looks great, Amy.
Yeah, super kawaii, I gotta say.
Yes. Who's the dude?
So the dude is the main character. He has black hair usually, but in the third one, the cave people kind of like capture him and give him like a fairy drugged up brainwashing session and unlock his like Super Saiyan nature.
Oh.
Only his hair's not really, but yeah. And his hair's like they dye his hair with what's it called? Lye, like the traditional Celtic look, and they give him a sheep mask and a giant sheep coat. So yeah, that's the main guy and his like alter ego. It's called Sheep World.
Oh, nice. Sounds hot.
That's his nickname. Yeah, it's good times.
Well, I didn't mean that kind of hot. I meant, uncomfortably hot.
Yeah,
anyway.
for sure. But caves are
Oh, I
pretty
guess
cold.
it's cold
so-
up there most of the time.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
And below the earth, you gotta assume it's cold down there.
That's true. That's true. Or
Oh,
or
okay.
possibly a constant temperature. But nevertheless, thank you very much, Amy. It's super cute. If you guys like what she's done, please vote for Amy in the straw poll, man. We're going to move along here. We're going over to Eric, who cheated big time today.
E. Hawkins?
Yep, E. Hawkins.
Yes. Yeah.
Which stream?
Donna Boss.
How did she?
I love the orange so much. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is you did
Yeah.
your eyes very differently this time, Eric. You definitely went more like of an anime-esque eye, which is really good.
Yeah, this
Look,
is
Eric came
Yeah,
out really
usually,
good.
I usually put some. Well, I ink the top of them usually to simulate, shading, and this time I just didn't.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I think you did a really good job. She looks good. She's missing an anatomical feature, but whatever. But yeah, that's really cool. And the thing that Eric does really well is he kind of creates covers a lot or marketing tools. And this is perfect for that. Donna Boss, very very nice. What do you
Yeah.
think? What do you think?
I think the colors are pretty sick. You did her paint like perfect. Boss means end in, I think, Irish, so her name is Dana End. And yeah, you did her body paint perfect. You got her like evil demony nature. Background is sick too.
And what an end on her she has.
Indeed, that's one of her.
No, I'm
one of
really
her
digging the abdomen
specialties.
though. I like the abdomen line. It's very nice. It's very natural. I like it. It's really good. The color is killer. And Donna Boss would be the final mother, is how you would translate it.
Oh, crazy. I didn't even know that, so I'm glad that's her actual name. Yeah, she's like a blood witch. She's you know that orange-haired girl, Aideen? She's like her rival from the rival village. And so, yeah, she's albino, and then when she has the body paint on, she's does like her blood witch magic. She sacrifices cats and stuff.
Oh, nice. That's good. Cats are evil. That's true.
Yeah, exactly. Very
so,
spicy.
Yeah, but this is super cool. If you guys like what Eric has done, please vote for him in the straw poll. Very, very nice. Yep, let's move on here to Emily. Emily was doing something really cute and colorful. I like it. I like what she got the spot. I like the blouse. I like what she did with the blouse. She's got a lot of kind of jumping around, but you can see it.
Hey, 1 second. I'm gonna try to end my stream real quick. Is it blinking for you guys?
It is, but that's okay. We
Yeah,
can still
it
see
was
it.
blinking.
Is it? Okay, here I'll go back. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, let's see what's favorite.
Yeah, I was trying to go
Alright.
cute with this one.
It is cute. I like it. It's like I said, I really like the blouse. I think it's very cute. What do you think, man?
Yeah, I like the modern outfit. It's pretty nice. So that's Rhiannon, the same girl that AFLM drew, but like her when she goes into her super form, she has the seal spots, she gets black eyes and like sharp teeth. So you captured that pretty good.
That would be Amaran.
That's who Amaran drew.
Yeah.
Thanks. I gave her
sorry, Amaran.
lipstick because I don't know. I just thought it looked cute.
It does
I know
look
she doesn't look
cute.
100% accurate, but
No, it looks good. The characters, I try to make them have different clothes every time because like that's how real people are. So it's not like their outfits are the same every time.
Mm-hmm.
And she's the lead singer, right?
Yeah, she's the lead singer and the druid's daughter.
Oh.
So she's kind of like the female protagonist.
Oh, very nice. Very good. Very good. Well, it looks great. If you guys like what Emily's done, please vote for her in the straw poll, man. Let's keep moving along here. We're going to go to Gabby, Gabrielle Geske.
Gabrielle
Oh, no.
Geske.
Wow, Gabby.
Wait, how do I see this?
Hi.
Oh, sorry. You need to pop
I
yourself
don't-
out into the main because she's a live streamer. She's not using digital.
Hey, where Gabby's gloves?
Oh yeah, she's
finished.
Gabby's not wearing
How do I do that?
Up
Oh,
in
I
the
was
top,
eating,
there's a
so I
little
had to take
four
my
square
glove off.
grid. Just click it, and then you'll see Gabby's.
My God. Oh, I
Here's my
see.
glove.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh, the glove lives. Well, Gabby, I have to say,
Wow.
it's beautiful. I love the color. Oh my
Yeah.
God, it's so good.
This one
Where-
is awesome.
Mhm.
That is incredible.
is it in the chat?
Amazing
Wait, how do I see it?
composition. Yeah, I see it.
I did drop it in the chat too, because my bandwidth is terrible.
Yeah, no, after we're done, I'll go and show it with Mr. Motions. But that is absolutely killer, Gabby. You
Yeah, I love.
killed the color on it. My God.
Yeah, the purple and the orange is so nice.
Oh, that hair is
And
great.
Yeah, and the triangle light coming out of her diadem, that's like perfect, and with the butterflies. So it's like that character is Adine, the ginger girl with the shillelagh. Her kind of like Super Saiyan Will-O-the-Wisp form. Is that?
That's a tattoo, is what that is.
Yeah.
That's like a cover of something.
Oh,
That could be a like music album cover.
Could be.
Beautiful.
It is
That's a
beautiful.
great piece.
Yeah.
Well, it fits
The
the music.
rhythm of
It fits the
the
music theme.
itself
It
is so
does.
cool.
Yeah. It's
You
super
did
cool.
her body paint perfect.
Yeah.
It looks so good, the purple and the
thanks.
orange.
Well, if you
Jeez.
guys like what Gabby has done, please vote for a straw poll. You guys have got a choice today. My goodness, because we're not even done, dude. Next is Keenma, and Keenma is like
boy.
Keenma is what you call a sandbagger.
Oh man.
So yes, I know.
Yeah, that's
Ultra
spot on.
clean professional, right?
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah,
is so
that's
good,
just,
dude.
that's just godly, and it like captures her personality perfect.
Yeah, and she's anatomically correct as well.
Very cool.
Well,
Human
because it
form,
is
you
body
gotta
paint,
love
right?
it.
It's not clothing; it's body paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's killer. It's killer, Keenma. My God. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. You could have sans cat it, evil cats. But yeah, this is I don't know what else to say. It's just beautiful. You got any comments on it, dude?
Yeah, I mean that's like Dana Boss right there. Everything you need to say.
Yeah.
Nice composition. It looks good with the red in the background. And
Yeah.
her little
love the
demon cat.
colors.
She gets that little demon cat sidekick in Volume 3, so
Oh, sweet.
it's up to date.
Yeah. And Jeff, you can pipe in anytime you like.
Yeah.
Good chat.
Very insightful.
Good chat.
This is
Yeah.
you guys are all doing amazing art. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. And Kima, if you like Kima was done, what she has done, please vote for her in the straw poll. It is killer, dude. Let's move on here to Melissa. Now, Melissa's a little bit different. She actually does animation. So
Okay, this one's a personal award for most subtle. I mean, you have to squint. I didn't get. I was going to have her do a 2-finger picking routine, but it's like I spent so long trying to draw and color her, and drawing the guitar right. It's all kind of complex for me, so there was barely any movement in that one.
Oh, what a great
Yeah, that's a
That's
lot
cool.
to do in 2
Love it.
hours.
it is, and a lot of people like Dana today, huh? Well, Donna,
Yeah,
I guess it would be pronounced, but
She's the most popular character because her design for sure.
yeah, no, yeah,
It's very subtly subtle.
yeah. No, I like it. It looks good. It looks really good. Although I don't know why she's playing a 3-string guitar.
Yeah,
Well,
I know.
in the
reference.
comic, she's playing a 3-stringer.
Oh, so that
it's
means
actually
that
accurate.
Melissa is perfectly correct. Paulie's wrong. Perfect. Okay. So if you guys like what Honey has done, please vote for her in the straw poll, guys. All right, let's see here. Now we have one doomed rabbit, and yeah, photograph basically.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. That could be an album cover too, even.
Yeah.
Dana
Donna
once
Boss.
again.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, very, very good. It's killer. It's killer. Yeah. Just a quick little sketch from Rabbit, just
That
was.
is incredible technique.
Yeah. He definitely has a grasp on photorealistic. Yeah.
Yeah, like the most beautiful she's ever been drawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a fact about Donna, by the way. The skulls on her head are her. She had twin brothers when she was growing up. She was taken to this ritual, and the bad guy druids sacrificed them, and she got rescued in the ritual by the Banshee Veil druid, and she keeps the skulls on her head.
As a memory,
But
that's
they're
interesting.
her,
You actually
yeah,
wrote a
they're her twin
story.
brothers.
Go figure. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they got
pretty good.
backstory.
that is cool.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It is pretty good. But if you guys like what Rabbit has done, vote from the straw poll. That is killer. Today is rough, dude. I don't know what to tell you. I will show you Paulie's, although he's not allowed to be on the straw poll. But the creator himself, very cute. Which character is this?
It's Rhiannon. She's kind of wearing like a Minoan outfit, I guess, only with a bra instead of her tits coming out.
I told you it was PG-13.
Yeah, exactly. So, trying to follow the rules.
Oh well, I'm sorry. Jeff, I forgot to put the pluses in. Oh, okay. But that's all right. No, it looks great, dude. Very good. Very cute, and of course,
don't forget the pluses.
and obviously on model. But let's go over here and take a look at Alan. And I don't have any clue what Alan is going to do. Johan, you're not showing, by the way. So let's, Alan, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Nice. Oh, that's cool.
Me gusta.
There you go, little mariachi Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Water
It's
River
great.
Day.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh my god!
Great trumpets, dude. It's Alan.
I was headbanging while having a craving for carnitas.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Nacho Belgrande.
You know what I've never got to try is Chipotle.
Really?
It came out after I left, the States. But of course,
So we need to put that on your list?
No, that's all right. But of course, this is awesome, Alan. Thank you very much. What do you think about this one, dude?
Has just so much energy. It's like right in the middle of a crazy ass drugged up rave, and then those flowers in the background. Incredible. What can you say?
Colors are lovely.
It's incredible.
Yeah,
the skull guitar with the paint on it.
Pretty cool.
It's really dynamic, and just all the crazy colors, but you made it work. Like the pink, the orange, the gray. It's great.
Well, I love the fact that he instantly saw the Sugar Skull, opportunity. I love that. Yeah, I thought that was really great. But then again, Alan, some of his best stuff is Mexican. He did a Mexican Spider-Man that was awesome.
Tell my kids that. I'm just kidding. They don't know me.
They don't know me. Oh. All right. But if you guys like what Alan has done, please vote for him in the straw poll. Of course, the Howl Comics, right? And let me go over here and show you Johan. So we're going to Johan Alexander. And Johan did make an album cover. So.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cute.
Actually, homage to a YouTube album cover.
YouTube album cover. Yeah. That is great.
That's
That's awesome.
I love
Yeah.
Pays homage to a modern Irish band.
Yeah. Sinead O'Connor. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
It's great.
super cool.
The 24 album of how to dismantle an atomic bomb.
Yeah, I know, true, right. No, this is wonderful, and I love the album reference. It's really, really cool. We got these are all the band members, right? So the Selkie is the singer. The zombie girl is the guitar player. What does the Shalehi girl do? Well, she's a bass player.
She does drums.
She's drummer.
That
Makes
kind of
sense.
makes sense.
So the guy is the guitarist.
Yeah, he does guitar and he background sing, I guess.
Oh, okay, cool, very cool, very cool. So basically, what you're telling me is the zombie girl is Paul McCartney. It makes a lot of sense, seeing as he died in 1967.
Yeah, in the comic, there's this other character, but his design's kind of boring. He's the Roman slave. He's also in their band, but I didn't even put him on the reference. He's just kind of like a normal looking dude.
Well,
Servius.
He's the roadie. He's
probably taking the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. He's taking
he's taking the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Everybody wave.
Just so
Wave
you know,
me at everyone so they all smile.
right, yeah. Just so you all, the new guy that's been impersonating him for years, his name is Billy Shears. Just so you know. Just so you know.
The fake Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fake Paul.
I've heard all that. I agree.
Yeah.
Freaking Beatles.
Freaking Beatles, man, the most awesome band ever.
Tavistock psyop.
God. Yeah.
Tavistock psyop.
Yeah. Anyway, if you like what Johan has done, please vote for the straw poll. So many great things. Let me go over here and grab Mr. Motion, and I'll show you Gabby's as well, tighter. So let me come over here and go into draw.
Beautiful composition, Johan.
Very. Oh goodness, look at all of this. Wow. All right. Let me just show Gabby's real quick. And no, it decided no, it doesn't want to do that. So let me just see if I can pull it like this. No, that's not going to do it either. Don't let me do that. Okay, hold on a second. Give me a second. It never wants to go where it's supposed to go. Go in your hole. It's your home. Well, it's never a proper day unless you have a Happy Gilmore reference. I mean, come on.
There you go.
But here's Gabby's. I mean, wow, dude. The color.
Yep, that needs a soundtrack.
That's true. Very, very good. And let me go ahead and bring up Mr. Motions as well. Now, Mr. Motion here, he does things in negative.
Oh, dang. Good job, Mr.
I'm not seeing the screen. Where is it?
How do I see it?
Chester's streaming it.
Just go to my screen.
Yeah.
My screen, yeah.
Chester.
Yeah, he's putting him up for everybody.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. I was trying to.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow, that's beautiful.
It is beautiful, yeah. Very, very nice. I love his negative stuff. He also did another one here in, I guess this is his blue period.
A blue light. I put her under a blue light.
Oh, nice.
They did that to
Yeah,
Little
you
Mermaid
captured
for
her,
China. Yeah. Did you know that the Chinese government is accusing Disney of payola? No.
Disney.
Yeah, I heard it. Crazy.
Disney would never do something like that.
No, never do. All right, guys. But there's all your choices. This, of course, is Jason's. And if or Mr. Motion, if you like what he's done, please vote for him the strong poll as well. So a lot of choices today. It's hard. I don't know what you guys are going to do, but it's your responsibility. So get to it. And whilst you're doing that, I'm going to take a look at the draw along art, which we always appreciate. We got one here from Adrian, of course, and he did the Selkie as well. I didn't see much love for the guy, although Amy did the guy. But this is these are draw alongs now. But this is the Selkie. I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, really nice.
Oh, who drew this?
Adrian.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Now, Adrian's another guy. We talk about people improving over the years. Adrian's one of those guys who's improved a lot, right? Adrian, Jason Gonzalez, those guys have improved a lot. Yeah, it's very, very good. Yeah, it's very nice. And let me see if I have something from Jason. He usually does something.
Yeah, we do. It's pretty great.
Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. This is from Thunder Rat or Jason Gonzalez, and he did the guy. So cool. We actually get the guitar in his ukulele guitar. Very, very nice. Look at that.
Cool.
Yeah, Brian the Bard.
Now, is he as annoying as that stupid bard in Witcher?
I haven't seen The Witcher, so I can't know. But in the beginning, he's definitely like a kind of wimpy dude. But he levels up and becomes a badass by the end.
Okay. Well,
he starts out like he's kind of like, oh, I'm the bard. I should be like, everyone should worship me. I bring music to the people. Why don't they appreciate me? But
right. That makes
he gets
sense.
over it.
Well, I would say don't watch The Witcher because basically the only thing good about it is Henry, and he's not even in it hardly. When he is in it, he's great though, but he's barely.
He does
there.
cameos.
He does cameos. Yeah, it's literally Witcher the cameo is what it is. So don't bother. You'd just be frustrated. This looks really, really good. So I'm going to go
Yeah, it's
over
really
to
good.
Twitter right now and see if I have some more stuff over there because we have Doug or Blue Moon, of course. But let me jump over to Twitter while you guys are voting. All right, Twitter. All right, let's see here.
Real quick before you dive into that, I gotta head out, but it's been great drawing with y'all.
Oh,
I'll
thank
have
you
to
very much.
come back in to see the results of the voting.
Yeah.
It's been great.
Thank
Have
you
fun.
so
See you
much.
later.
All right, bye guys.
Later. Thanks for
Adios.
coming, Emily. Yeah. Very nice. Now, this is
Wow.
the only time a week I actually look at Twitter. So I don't know what that is, but kill it with fire. Okay. Let's see here. What is this? Oh yeah, dumb people trying to save money with a deep water submarine. Yeah, that's tragic. Yeah, it's tragic though. A bunch of dead people for no good reason, man. That sucks. This idiot
You should
here
carry it.
is. Well, he's deciding he wants to fight the police. I think he's got to lose. I'd say.
Yeah, he loses.
Oh,
Yeah,
beavers!
Oh.
Beavers are collecting. Don't you touch my plushie. Death will come to you, sir.
Yeah, he's damming up the door.
He is. Wow,
Oh.
it's just their nature, huh?
Oh, why is it inside?
Well, I don't know. Why not?
I think it's the animal rescue.
SpongeBob is not having a good day. That's super cute. Yeah, but
That
the
is-
problem
that is-
is, I actually come from an area that has a lot of beavers, and they are a menace.
Yeah, that is so true. They're just giant rodents that just ruin everything.
They do. If you own property, you don't like beavers. That's for damn sure. This is super cute, though. He is building his dam, though. Yeah, or she, whatever. But very cute. Don't watch this nonsense. Okay. Oh, oh no.
Kennedy.
Hold on, Panda.
Leave it to Beaver.
Here we go. Okay. Success.
Oh. Way to go, buddy.
Good
You
job,
did it.
buddy. Yeah, no. Yes, perfect. Yeah. That's awesome. What are the idiots? Okay. Oh no, I don't. I would like a purple pill, thank you. Oh, this one's great. Look at that. Penguins sped up 5 times. That is how they should always be seen, I think. This is the proper way.
That's amazing.
This is the way. This is
That little
the way.
bit sliding.
Yeah. Very good. I don't know what this. Are they opening? Don't open the hatch on camera. What are you doing?
No, they're closing it up with hand ratchets.
Oh, this is before. I was saying, okay. Oh, this girl. I saw this girl, and yeah. No, she's not. She is the most important thing of the day, for sure. Nasty thing.
She said Beyonce had the best album.
I bet she did. Wow. Where country is that? Poland, maybe?
Oh.
I don't know what that
Adding
is.
a screen door to that submarine.
I shouldn't show that.
It is. Yeah.
The man. Reverence. Okay. Ducks. Oh, Jujube duck. Jujube duck. Yay, ducks. Tucker.
Nature's comedians.
Radiohead. Don't do it. Okay. Luxury homes in China that are empty and will never be filled. Yep.
That's not luxury.
No, I'm sure.
20,000 people in one building, and it's like it's a town in a building.
Oh yeah, that sounds like China.
Mega City.
And people post up.
Yeah,
Judge
like
Dredd pictures.
Venezuela.
The mega blocks.
Is this
have,
Venezuela?
Multiple Judge Dredd posts. And
Oh,
replies.
I see. Well, it's easier to weld them in and
Yeah,
let
I
them die,
bet.
right? Don't know what that is. No more of that. Crazy girl. Yay, I'm a crazy girl.
Oh dear.
Why'd you say the same thing twice?
Imagine she kicked in the nuts with that power. Ooh.
Yeah, she would never get that close. Yeah, okay, this is better. Oh, dude. Okay, good. All right, enough. I know I'm getting yelled at. I can hear it. So here we go.
What? No.
Yeah. They don't like when it. Ooh, armor on. Nice. All right. Mary Jane. Let's see here. Cats being weird little guys. It's fair. Yeah. It's like,
Perfect armor. It's absolutely perfect.
It's like I feel sometimes. Let's see here.
That's me in my chair right now.
Is it? Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
That's a good evening.
let me take a look what we got here. So we'll see. Because Mr. Walnuts, just to let you know, Doug is not a big fan of the anime. So if he classifies you as anime, don't be insulted. Okay, it looks good. I'm happy with it. Okay.
That's good.
The cat. The cat. Yeah, I know the cat.
I love that he put a photo of a bull skull on it.
I know. Yeah.
That's
it's
brilliant.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's so cool.
Peter.
Yeah, Doug has
It's like Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, no, he has that Tex Avery style for sure. But let's see what else we got here. Yoga.
Starseal, he drew the druid.
Yep.
Oh,
Wow.
That is cool.
that's intense.
That is very,
There's
very
so
cool.
much character.
Yeah,
It's such a good cartoon.
Nah, Doug is amazing. Yeah.
Drowsy's so fast too. It's crazy.
It's true. We got videos too. So here we go.
Whoa.
This
And
one,
some cool patterns.
This has new music. This one is just sparkly, which is good.
Some music.
Is it?
Yeah, it's playing music.
I don't hear any music.
What a shame.
Really?
You'll have to listen to it later than Chester.
You're hearing horn-in.
Well, no,
Yeah.
but if I'm not hearing it, YouTube's not hearing it.
Well, we can hear it, and everybody should go look up Doug right now and watch it for themselves. There you go. Problem solved.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm not hearing it. That's a bummer. I want to hear it. Okay, anyway, let me move on to the other one. It's probably over here is my problem.
Some music.
Let me check this right here. Let me just bring this onto here. And is this one making sound too? Let me try this.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's
Yes,
not.
it's making
here we
with
go.
the sound.
There it is. I got it. I fixed it.
It is indeed a talkie.
Okay.
What a talented guy.
Yeah, Doug is insane.
He loves heavy metal too, which is my
Yeah.
jam. It's very, very nice. Very cool. Let me go see this other. Oh. That's a little Jimi Hendrixy. Which makes a lot of sense. That is cool. That is super cool. All right. Well, thank you very much, Doug. We're always happy to see your stuff, dude. It's really, really neat. But I need to go and vote. That's what I need to do. I need to do my job. I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest with you. But you know, I'll make a choice, I guess. So let me see if I'm inspired by Jeff's list here. All right. So, who won Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition? Bardic Fury. Very nice. So let's see. I have choices. I got a lot of them. So I have Andrew. I don't draw fear of furries, Fleming. Very serious about that.
Thank God, Andrew.
Amy, shillelagh and sweetness. Aw.
Oh, I like that.
Melissa, Celtic cuteness. Lester, very nice. Celtic cuteness. Very, very nice.
Sweetness and cuteness.
Oh yeah, sweetness and cuteness. Guinness or bust, Amaron. Are you why do you hate Amaron, Jeff?
I don't hate Armoron.
He's Australian.
Foster's.
That's right.
This is freaking Irish Celtic Pictish.
Yeah, but
stuff.
Amaron is.
Guinness is a pretty popular drink in Australia anyway, so.
I'm defending your culture.
More popular than Foster's.
I'm defending your unique Australian culture, dude.
I'm being a white savior for you, dude. Okay. All right. So we got that. Eric, blessed by Chester Hawkins. Very, very nice. He's blessed. That's true. Emily, I stole Chester's Lucky Charms, the story here. That's very nice. Chester plus Wicker Man equals fire. Kima. It is. That's what they do. It's true. I mean, Nick Cage, he taught us all about the bees.
Not the bees! Not the bees! Oh, they're in my eyes! They're in my eyes!
Did you guys see that? He's got 2 movies coming out, but he's got one coming out where someone gave him probably a kilo of cocaine and said, "Mr. Cage, you do you." Boy.
He's really good in the Flash.
Is he in
Who
the
are you
Flash?
talking
What?
about? He is.
Is he? I didn't know that. Anyway, all right. I got other choices, though. I got to continue on. Alan, world-renowned Irish Egyptologist Alonso. You know, that's just mean. Yeah.
I represent High Brazil, boy.
Fair. Now, he gave this to Johan, and he should have given it to Alan. I think he got them. I think he got them backwards. I think he made a mistake because Johan says Johan's is Patio Sanchez Alexander. That should have been
What does it
Alan's.
mean?
Should have been Alan's. Yeah.
No, I always do that with Alan. I figured I'd mix it up a little bit.
Well, you know, in my hometown,
Mr. Motion's name is good too.
We had a great little pub that was called Patty. Patty. No, what was it called? It was a Mexican Irish mix.
Yeah, I know exactly. And they had great freaking chimichangas.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah. I can't remember the name of it, but it was such a killer guy. You don't think it's a good combination? It is a good combination. Yeah.
Carlos Murphy's.
Is it Carlos? Maybe I can't remember, but it was funny. But it was also delicious. Anyway, so we got that one. I could do Johan there, or I could do Gabrielle, Dorito obsessed body shamer Geske. Wow, wow.
She was very Dorito shaped bodies, actually.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, but you know, I like me a Dorito every now and then. They're not bad. I think
I
a
like to
Frito is
represent the
better.
triangle.
Yeah, well, the ribbon is probably superior though. Now that was a Frito-Lay joke, but it was also a deep, deep physics joke
okay.
for all you science geeks out there. Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah. This is a long list. We got a lot of people today. I got one Doom. The best thing about the Celts is their whiskey rabbit. Okay. Alrighty. Then we have Mr. Salsa infused river dance instructor motion. I didn't know you were a river dancer.
Let me just skip my lederhosen real quick.
That would be German. Wow. Wow. Culturally
Perfect.
insensitive indeed. Yeah.
If you get a Carlos Snarfy,
Or that's Scottish, actually.
You're gonna offend all those Argentinians in the mountains, right?
Yeah. Dude, man, Argentina is such a cool little country, man, but they are about to collapse hard, man. Do you realize their inflation is like up around 150 now, 150%? It's really bad. Now you made me sad. Damn it. Anyway, who am I going to pick?
Well, now you made all of us sad. Gosh.
Yeah, no, I think Argentina's cool, dude.
Let's go look at panda bears again.
We should. Anyway, who am I going to pick, though? I don't know, dude. Andrews was killer.
Yeah, it was pretty tough today.
Yeah, they're all killer, dude. Actually, what Amron did today was one of my favorite things he's done. Eric absolutely killed it. Emily's was super cute. Kima, wow, she's a ringer. I don't know. You know, I should vote Kima because that was just outrageous. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the unexpected. I am the new James Gunn. Therefore, I'm going to go with the just shockingly beautiful color combinations. I'm going Gabby.
Nice.
All right.
I am.
Nice.
I am.
Thanks, Chester.
Oh,
my
dude,
goodness.
that is a hard choice today, dude. We say that, but you know, today was rough. That's really, really good stuff out there.
it always is.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Gabby's color was killer, man. But
yeah.
you know, she's. I helped a little. I put it in range. I put it in range. We'll see what the chat does. But we'll give it a second. But other than that, so this is your third volume with your Oi comic books, right?
Yeah.
And are you do any other comics, or is this your entire attention?
Well, right now I'm just working on that. I did this cat comic, Pervana, before, but I kind of, because I don't really like cats, so I want to do less cat comics and more of this. But I've been working on this Oi book for like 2 years now, volume 3, so I want to do some one-shots, unrelated to submit to like manga contests. And then I do want to start doing like Oi volume 4, which is going to be a Mediterranean tour where they because the Roman guy's sister is an oracle at the Oracle Academy in Delphi,
Of course.
so he wants to go reunite with her. And there's going to be like the Pythian games.
We're doing antediluvian here, right?
What do you mean?
Pre-Younger Dryas event.
Well, the comic is set in like 360 AD.
Oh, AD. So you're putting
Yeah.
it in the classical Greek era. Okay. But of
Yeah,
course the
it's when
Romans are still
Julian.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, Julian the Apostate was the emperor during the Oi times.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I see what you do. I like the concept though, dude. Basically, it's a touring band going around the classical world. That's funny.
Yeah, that's going to be the next part. So this volume 3 was just a battle of the bands in a cave, like a rave in a cave between the two rival villages.
Does
and
Zeus
then
show
the
up?
bad guys were like puppeting to fight each. Does Zeus show up?
Yeah. That was a deep history
no,
joke. That was a deep history nerd joke. I apologize. Yeah.
No worries, I didn't even
Yeah.
get it.
Well, because in order to hide Zeus so that Kronos would not know he existed, they put him in a cave, and the priestesses that were looking after him would play instruments and drums all day so that Kronos couldn't hear the crying of the baby Zeus.
Ah, that's a cool detail. I
Yes,
know the
thank
whole
you. I'm
they
here all
hid
week.
Zeus away on an island, but I didn't know they played music to keep him away.
In
But
a
that is
cave.
pretty cool.
In a
But
cave.
the bard guy with the sheep mask, sheep world, he does have electric powers he unlocks in the cave, so that's kind of Zeus related.
It is.
It was
Yeah.
more inspired by the golden fleece. That sheep that flies around and sacrifices itself to save
Yeah,
people.
Jason and the Argonauts, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what you need? Yeah, I'm going to give you a spin-off one shot. I'm going to give it to you right now. They go to do the Minoan set. They're invited by the king, but the king is displeased, and they have to face the Minotaur. Hmm.
That'd be sick.
That
And he's
would
just
be.
like this badass bull type of dude who's like a shredder on his
Yeah,
instrument.
he's a heavy metal guitarist. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It'd be great. Anyway, I waited long enough for it to be tied, so we'll take that. But anyway, let me go ahead and call it here today. Although I do want to thank everybody for coming in. We do appreciate it, and of course all of you watching it after. We get a lot of people. Most of the people who watch these videos actually are later. But thank you all for coming and joining us today. We really appreciate it. It's a really good looking project. Go check out Oi. We're going to look at a little bit more of it here in a second. But it's a fun looking project, and you see how it inspired the artists today. They really kind of glommed onto it. But of course, specifically, thank you very much, Jason, Mr. Motion, of course, Johan, Alan, Amy, Emily, Armoron, Melissa, Andrew, Rabbit, Eric, and Gabby. But actually, I shouldn't say Gabby. Thank you to all yous, and then of course Gabby and Kima are tied, so we have a double goal winner today. It's very nice. Congratulations to everybody. So I did
Yay.
something. Yeah, it's very nice.
Congratulations, guys.
But class for everybody.
Congrats.
Class for everybody. Very
And
nice.
Gabrielle, yay.
Yay! I mattered. Yeah, I mattered. But of course, they're really beautiful art today. Kima's is just so clean, dude. I mean, unbelievable.
Yeah.
But Gabby's color was killer, dude. It was really good.
So
Yeah.
dynamic.
Yeah, it was. But anyway, thank you all very much. Now we're going to go over here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to let everybody talk about the things they're working on, or just for them to have a moment to speak, and then we'll come to you last. And I'll let you give one more elevator pitch for your thing, and I'll show the page while you're doing that. Okay. So let's go up
Cool.
here and Amaran, hi.
Hello.
You have a good day?
Hi,
It was
Amber.
a good day?
Mm,
It's
It's just started.
How was your lunch? What'd you eat?
eh,
Chipotle.
Eh?
Chipotle.
We're talking about.
Well, I'm going to keep asking the question until he says kangaroo. So I'm waiting.
Maybe he likes wombat.
Oh, maybe, or koala. Can you eat koala?
No, you can't eat koala. Endangered.
How about bunyips?
It's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
Koalas are diseased.
How about drop bears?
Can't eat them.
Koala burritos?
Yeah, I think you can eat anything. The Chinese proved that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure anything can actually be eaten.
Yeah.
If it kills you.
Yeah.
If you just believe.
Yeah, no, the Chinese literally eat everything. I'm telling you, if it isn't nailed down, they eat it. But anyway, thank you, Armron. It's very nice to have you here, dude. This is a beautiful piece today. I really like this piece. Her face is great, dude. I mean, you really captured. It's really good. Yeah. But thank you. So let's move over here to Andrew. Andrew's doing something unrelated.
I am.
Go ahead, Andrew.
All right. Well, if you'd like to check out my work, you can head to solariansun.com, where I have my webcomic available for free. I am currently at page 255, which you can read for free at solariansun.com. But if you would like to read ahead and subscribe for only $5 a month, you can read up to page 585 once I get it done. That's what I'm working on right now, is page 585.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
And so that will be available on Saturday. The next convention that I will be going to will be Fan Expo Boston on August 6th through the 8th. And I will have both Solarian Sun Volume 1 and 2 in print, as well as all my exclusive merchandise. Plus the preview. Plus, I am printing the first chapter of Volume 3. So if you buy volumes 1 and 2, I will be giving the first chapter of Volume 3 for free. So you can have a sneak peek and look ahead before the Kickstarter happens in January. Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you, Jiminy. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Just so you know, Mr. Walnuts, Andrew here is what you would call an anthropomorphic artist.
That's also not true, but
Is that better? Is that better?
Well, it is better. I do have anthropomorphic characters. I will agree with that. I cannot deny that, but I am not an anthro artist. That is
Draws Thundercats.
I
They
do.
pay a lot
I
of
do.
money, those people who want that stuff.
Well, I still haven't found my mysteriously rich furry that will just pay me to draw the character's butt all day long.
Furry, okay.
Yeah,
They're
it
out
is a
there.
thing. It is a thing.
Anthro toes are something ready to happen.
Thank you very much, Andrew.
Absolutely.
Amy, honey.
Hello. We're both here. Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming out to see us and cheering everybody on. And it's been a lot of fun. This was a really cool topic. And I'm so glad you were able to get your book back. I mean, I was like, oh no, when I kind of got signed away, because sometimes they find something that looks good and then they just bury it because they're mean.
Yep.
So I'm so glad you're able to get it back and then come here and share the evening with all of us and all of you guys too. So we'll be here next week drawing something else really cool and hope to see y'all then.
So I'm her sister, and when we're not here, hanging out with y'all, drawing and celebrating new books. We're working on, and we have our own game studio called Unseen Kingdom. You can find it at unseenkingdom.com. We have one game on Steam, Artisan Going Home Again, and we're fine tuning our new engine for cross-platform compatibility. That's coming along well, and we're looking forward to sharing what we're working with you guys. It's an exciting time to be alive, and I'm glad I know you guys, and we get to share art and build things and just share each other's work together. It's a beautiful thing. Thanks, everyone.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Yeah, today was a good day, huh? Today was fun. Really nice art. I liked it a
was
lot.
very fun.
Yeah. And Andrew, you and I we have a connection,
Yes, we're both from New England.
We are. But our
Eskimo
connection,
brothers?
well, our connection's deeper than that. He's an anthropomorphist and I'm an anthropologist.
There you go.
Wow.
It's like the same.
It's like the
Incredible.
same thing.
Incredible.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Eric, the correct name is Inuit, brother. Now.
Yeah, we should. Here, I'm going to do is I'm going to take a wooden toothpick. I'll gouge it in my hand, leave some blood on there. I'll mail it to you. And you do the same. Don't get sepsis, though.
Oh, okay.
No, don't do
Is
that.
that something I should worry about
Yeah,
with
you should,
your
yeah.
blood?
I think
or-
that's how that works.
Just no comment. Okay. Anyway, moving along. Let's see here. Let's go take a look at Eric.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
Not much. What did you eat today?
Let's see. Well, for dinner I had sausage and pancakes actually.
Sausage and pancakes.
Ooh,
I have
nice.
not eaten today at all.
What kind of
I
pancake?
made my wife a quiche for dinner,
What
and I
kind of
ate
pancake?
sausage and pancakes.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh.
That's nice.
That sounds pretty good.
Nice. Yesterday was my birthday, so I got my once a year red velvet cake.
Oh yeah.
Happy birthday.
Nice.
Yeah, I love me some red velvet cake. But I only get it once a year, and she makes a little teeny one.
How old are you? 100?
Yeah, about. Well, let's put it this way. I'm old enough that I don't get candles anymore.
Well, yes, it's
you'll
teeny
get-
tiny
you'll get them
cake.
again.
That might be
Fortune.
Yeah,
In this economy, that many candles?
yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Well, they do make them as numbers now, so you can get.
I know that, and I saw an amazing genius on my Twitter searching today, and the genius said 0 because they were like at some play Walmart or something like that where they had candles with numbers, and they said 0. Nobody has a 0 in their birthday, and it's like you absolutely
0 years old.
well, but
No
they
one
don't
is 0
realize
years
that you need
old.
the 0 if your birthday, if you're 20 or 30 or you
Or
need
10.
that or 10. I mean that 0 is a combination of things. See, but
Right.
moron.
It's true.
Like the woman with the Tesla.
Me too.
Same
Yeah,
girl.
same morons, dude. But anyway,
Same
killer
person.
art today, Eric. Man, really good, dude.
Hey, thanks.
it's so nice.
It is very nice. Gabby.
Hello.
Hi.
Whoa.
Hi. Thanks for joining us
Hi.
tonight, you guys. It was so much fun drawing.
Yes.
Instagram at Gabrielle.Geske.
Jeff's on it.
Join us next week.
Yes, please do. What are
On
we doing
Thursday.
next week, by the way?
There's a list. We've got the next 2 weeks sorted out.
Oh, that's
Oh, wow.
nice. But Rabbit, I don't pay attention.
Oh, that's your
Melvin.
fault.
It is my fault. But what are we doing next week, Eric?
Jeff has told you twice now.
Twice now, yeah, he's said twice.
Oh God. Uh-oh.
Be nice. You just had a birthday.
Huh?
Yeah. You can't
Say
make
it
fun of me
again,
on my
Jeff.
birthday.
I wasn't paying attention.
Melvin number 3.
Wow, no, that's
Oh,
the first
sick.
time I've heard that in my life. Yeah. No. Definitely not. Yeah. All right, Melvin 3 next week. Come back. Thank you very much, Gabby. This is a great art. I love the color. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Thanks, guys.
Kima. Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
How is Canada?
Very warm.
Is it? Do you have flies?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is Justin Trudeau still in charge?
Well, forever, I
Yes.
guess. I mean, he made a deal.
Justin Castro.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah. Well, no, it's weird
President for
because
life.
his party is actually not in charge of Canada, but he's still the prime minister. How'd that happen?
Yeah, weird.
If I know.
Yeah. Sounds like
Blackface.
shenanigans to me.
Black man.
Yep. Shenanigans.
I just wish we could
Shenanigans.
send them over to you. Alright.
Oh no, I definitely would
You
know
round them
what to
all
do
up.
with Justin. I would know. Yeah, we have solutions for the Justins in Japan.
Want to know what to do with people kind.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, that crazy statement. Anyway, thank you very much, Kimi. You had a great piece of art today.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's move along here to Rabbit. Rabbit's got some cool things up here. Well, what's all these references, dude?
Just the sketches I did tonight, other
Oh,
than
I
the
see.
main one.
Well,
There's like quick warm up ones I did before I did the main one.
The one on the bottom left looks familiar.
Yeah, probably because it's just from reference photos that I just to warm up with.
Oh, I see. That's
You've probably
warming
seen
up.
the picture somewhere. Wow. Yeah, they're just quick warm ups. Like 20-minute sketches.
Oh my god.
I know, dude.
LOL.
Yeah.
I know. They're so great, dude. Really, really good, Rabbit. Thanks, man.
If I zoomed in, they wouldn't look as good because they're
yeah.
just small sketches.
Fair enough, but they look great. Thank you very much, Rabbit. Let's come over here to Alan. Hi, Alan.
Hey, I'm just finding out a Bennigan still exists in Manama, Bahrain.
Wow.
Ooh.
What's a Bennigan's?
Bennigan's was an Irish themed restaurants that used to be all across the U.S. But
Go get
a
him
lot
on
of
a
them closed
Christo.
down. Yeah.
Oh.
So there's one in Michigan, one in Iowa, one in Texas, or two in Texas, three in Texas. But then there's like a hell lot more in Cyprus and Veracruz and El Salvador. I'm like, whoa.
Wow. Well, I remember the name of the one in my hometown though. It was called Pancho O'Malley's.
Pancho O'Malley's.
Yeah. It's really good.
Hey, coming soon. Bennigan's Pakistan. All right.
Yeah, very nice. Well, no, it was great. They had, it actually is a great combination because, Mexican food is awesome, right? And then an Irish alcohol. It's a great combination, dude. Because you can keep your cerveza.
The Irish car bomb with the Mexican beer. I wonder how that should taste like.
Fair. Anyway, great piece of art, dude. This is really cool. I love the Latinization of her. It's very neat.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, very, very nice. So let's see here. We also have Johan. Hello, Johan.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello, yeah. Yeah, the connection is not so good around here.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Me?
Go ahead.
Yeah. The connection is not so well today. But yeah, thank you for having me. It's a fun show today. And congrats to Polly. I hope success for your comic. For myself, I've done the comic with Bonsart. It's on session. I don't know if I forgot the website, but it's sold digitally now. But around maybe next month or 2 months, he's going to print it. But I don't know how he will sell it. That's all. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, Johan.
Thank you.
Really cool cover today. I love that album cover. It was great. And Jason, Mr. Motion.
What's up? What's up?
Tell
so
the
y'all
people
can. I'm trying. Anyway, I will if you shut up.
Thank you. Took you long
Anyway.
enough.
Ooh, spicy.
Okay, no, my apologies. Anyway, y'all can follow me on Instagram at creation.jason. You can see my cool stuff there, and just so y'all know, I finished my sketches for my brother's characters. They're done.
Nice.
Also,
how's this book coming?
Oh, we got the cover and stuff done. He's still working on the story itself, and he's doing all kinds of other stuff, but as far as I know. But yeah, we're still working on it, but it's going good. But yeah, that's about it.
Cool. Thank you. Great art today, dude.
Excellent.
Very, very nice. So, do you want me to click on your screen, or do you want me to show the Kickstarter page? What would you like?
I guess you could show it because I'm not that good at doing all this stuff.
Okay, no problem.
Chester isn't either.
Hey now.
Yikes.
I don't have to do it that way. Let me not do it that way. Let me do it this way. All right. I am a professional. Okay, here we go. So we got first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here, and of course we have a bunch of pledge levels, and they're all pretty standard, and some pretty good prices here, and you can get all this work and a bunch of other stuff. So definitely go check it out. But we got a lot of art here to look at. I'm getting some echoes, some major echoes. Okay.
Echo.
Yeah.
Echo.
Oh,
Echo.
Bardic.
Oh no, it's honey. Honey.
Honey, you're echoing.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, good. It's gone. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to look at your trailer. Okay. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm going to look at trailer. So I'm kind of particular. So my question is always the same. Am I going to like it?
I don't know. I tried to make it like an anime OP. I was inspired by the Evangelion theme song.
Ooh.
The music is not for everyone. It's not like Celtic. It's kind of like just a poppy song. But I had to choose from public domain music, so I didn't have the most options. But hopefully you like it.
All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna click. I clicked. So here we go.
I got this passion, and it's burning deep inside of me.
Okay.
And this time, no, not gonna settle for anything less.
I love that coloring, dude.
Enter the world of Oi, Tales of Bardic Fury, a psychedelic fantasy comic series set in ancient Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Brian, a talented young bard, embarks on a mission to introduce music to a town that has never heard it before. Unbeknownst to him, the village druid, Starseal, harbors hidden motives. Prepare yourself for a mythical adventure of love and magic, where music will shape destinies and resonate deeply within your soul. Encounter mesmerizing Selkie divas, ex-gladiator musical prodigies, mystical witchy idols, and enigmatic cult leader druids. From the mind of writer and artist Daniel DeSosa, support our campaign for Oi, Volume 3, and unleash the extraordinary power of Bardic Fury upon the world.
That's not bad. It's not too long. Yeah. Oi. I saw it.
Oi!
That's not bad.
Oi.
Eric, that's not so bad.
No, that wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. You know, I don't know what it is. Why do I like this art so much? Because normally I'm kind of like, this kind of thing with, or like Kima. I like the ultra clean stuff. That's my favorite kind of art for comic book art. So then this is not that, but this is great. Look at this picture, dude. That is a killer picture, man. Look at that. I don't know why I like it. Why do I like it?
I don't know.
I'd appeal.
Yeah, it's got something. Because definitely, I like it. It's usually. I mean, I can see the quality and the skill in it, so that's fine. But I actually like it, so that's interesting. Yeah, no.
It's very
To be fair,
1990s
Chester, you like most
indie.
of our art.
Maybe. It is great though, man. I mean, look at the colors. It's slick. I like it a lot. Anyway, so would you like to give a final elevator pitch before I turn it over to Jeff?
Yeah, the pitch is this comic is over 700 total pages. You could read it for free on Webtoon and Tapas. The story is a bard named Brian gets sent to a town that never heard music before, and there's 3 volumes out. If you like history, mythology, music, manga, indie comics, it's the book for you. Even if you don't like that stuff, but you know someone who does, please make sure to share it with your buddies. Because, I'm not that good at marketing, and I'm trying to get the word out. Yeah, everyone who drew on this stream, you just made the characters like crazier than they've ever looked before. I'm so grateful. Thank you.
It was fun.
Yeah, no, it is a fun book. I really, it is very nice, and we definitely want to give him some more. So guys, get over there and support this one. I mean, we're here to support him anyway, as we always say. But yeah, go check this one out, dude. I think it's just something about it. It's really interesting, and the art's fun. So thank you very much for coming in here today, Daniel. Keep in mind that, of course, next week we are doing Melvin 3. So come back for that. And, other than that, Jeff, namaste us out of here, dude.
Buy my book. Links are in the chat. Happy birthday, Chester. Namaste.
Oh, thank you. No.
Happy birthday.
So we're namaste my birthday. That works. All right.
Oh, and that was with enthusiasm.
It was.
Happy birthday.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I am too old for candles.
You are ancient.
Nobody's too old for
just like the
candles.
Egyptians. They will study you and
They
keep you
will.
a secret.
They will. Damn Egyptologist. It's my fate. Anyway, later, everybody.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.